There we go. Mine is this cracker right here.
What's that?
What's the deal?
Some nah. Yo,
Man, this shit is dope, man.
hold up. Hit this light. Long. Hold up. I got Dwight. Hey Frank, I got Dwight on Messenger. I'm
Oh,
finna
okay.
get him up so you can hit him up.
I can hit him with the invite whenever he ready.
Huh? Cause now he ain't hang up, so he finna shoot you the invite. All right. What's going on?
No. Yo.
Chilling, man. Chilling.
Oh shit, we fancy. We live on YouTube right now.
Yeah. We doing things the fancy way right
Oh.
now.
Oh shit! Check this out.
Oh, I'm trying to do the
Tell
thing,
Steve Jobs to eat a dick. We on YouTube.
Now I ain't hang up, so you can shoot you the invite.
As soon as you say he hung up, I'm shooting it.
I'm over here killing time playing this Genshin Impact.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know, I still want to. We ain't got the best net over here. I still want to try that.
It's what it is. It's like Breath of the Wild.
I haven't played Breath of the Wild.
Just play Genshin Impact whenever you get a moment. Yeah, I put this in the file of, hey, you want to play Zelda but not play Zelda? You're like, yeah.
That's really the only reason I haven't tried it, because it's like that download would be
It'd be a motherfucker.
absolute hell.
Yeah.
That's my shit. Like, so like this is like the second game I done played that's un-Zelda. Like, it's like I felt like playing Zelda but not. So like I got like 3D Dot Game Heroes on PS3.
I still want to play that. I do not have it.
It's
got a blank screen cracking real quick.
Yo,
I'm trying to work out all the kinks and stuff with all of this.
What? But yo, again, 3D Dot Game Heroes. It's like somebody say, "Hey, you want to play Zelda, but like you don't got a Nintendo?" I was like, "Yeah." It's Zelda. It is Zelda. It is Zelda. 100%. Yo, everything about it, Zelda.
I still ain't want to try that game just because I saw someone just make a massive pixelated sword.
You said what?
I want to try that 3D Dot Game Heroes.
Yeah.
Because I saw someone make a massive pixelated sword and just run through shit.
No, but that's how the sword is. You don't even make it. You don't make it as such. It's like that's the attack that you get when you have full health. So when you flex, it's just the big ass sword out of nowhere, like it's like take up half the room.
Oh, that is hilarious.
It is, and then like
it's just the sword bigger than everything.
It is, and then like if you can upgrade it so that it can like hit through the wall and everything.
Okay.
So it's fun. I can't front on it. I haven't played it in a while. I haven't even gotten all the way through it, true to life, like how I play Zelda. So I wasn't disappointed.
Right now, I've been running through Nier Automata.
Okay. I never got into that. I never played it. I never really watched no gameplay on it. I hear a lot about it.
It's for the action RPG. It's good platinum games, like gameplay, like
right.
You say Platinum Games did it?
Yeah.
All right, so it's solid.
They do solid action games.
Yeah.
Transformers, Devastation, Bayonetta.
Oh, well,
Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
That's another game I ain't even finished. I touched it, didn't finish it.
What?
Which one?
Transformers Devastation.
It's not long. It's not a long game, so
I gathered that, but still, I got it. I played like I don't even remember how far I got. It wasn't very far into it, but then I just started other stuff. I'm like, yeah, well,
Yeah. Oh yeah, I
it was
beat the hell
fun.
out of that game multiple times.
I had to come back around to it before I actually beat it because I had started other stuff,
Mm.
and then like that stuff was like Transformers was more. Platinum games give you something you could pick up and go with real quick,
Right.
you know.
And keep coming
And
back
to that, I actually respect them and love them for it, though. Don't get me wrong. It's nothing.
Mhm.
I ain't saying nothing bad about that. But then you get other titles that's a little more involved or something. Let's say like your Final Fantasies, somewhere you need to remember that story. I
Yeah,
tend to try to focus.
you talking about something you good with?
I'm in
like,
there for a minute, you know.
yeah, yeah, and
I
I
tend to try to focus on that.
and honestly, that's kind of the wave I've been on lately. Stuff that
Yeah.
I can just kind of pick up and play rather than just being so like balls deep in a story
Right. So
and everything.
Transformers gonna give you that.
Yeah,
And it was like my problem was I had to do it like 2-3 times because I was away so long I forgot everything.
right.
So it was just easier to start over
That's why.
and go do it.
So like, and as a result, I wound up what I was hell. Joshua will tell you, I was sitting up here playing Shovel Knight earlier.
Hey, that's that joint
I
though.
still need to get that on the PS4.
The show that's that joint though.
It
Like, that's a
really
nice
is.
little joint though.
I
It
had
is.
it on my laptop for a moment. I need
So-
to get it on the PS4 so I can get that Kratos armor set.
Yeah, I got it. I got it on the PS3 too. But I just gone ahead and downloaded it on my 4. And on my 3, I already got the Kratos armor on there. You fight, you know, he throw you a little fight too, and it's fun.
Right, you know, because I need that treasure trove edition. Oh, Dwight's coming in.
All right, hold on. Tell them stop. I'm sending them that invite.
I hung up with him already.
Oh man, that's
Oh,
cool.
okay, word.
Fire Pro.
Yeah. Okay, with the invite on this side right now.
Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do.
Yo,
Ooh.
come in on this.
You know what I've been sort of because I do this every so often in my own mind.
What's that?
I think of like what would it's just any game, a certain game here be like back in the 8 to 16-bit era. Like if it came out back in that era.
Oh, okay. All right. So
You
like,
said what
let's say,
game?
like if
Like it now I usually do this because I make it sort of a game in my own mind. So
they make games, so I'm not doing like sports titles or something because you could go back to like
right,
92.
exactly.
I'm not
Like
counting that.
it can't
But, like,
it
let's
couldn't have
say-
had any representation in that era. Let's say Devil May Cry.
Right. So something like that. I honestly feel like it would be in the vein of like your Mega Mans or something.
I feel more like
It's like a
Final
more
Fight.
faster beat 'em up. I feel
Mega
like,
Man does not beat him up.
Yeah, but I mean, like you got that forward, you got that same forward type of movement. I feel like they'll apply like that speed and power to Dante,
So
but it's gonna be quicker than like
you
your
want
Final
more.
Fights.
You want more. So you probably mix more Final Fight and Guardian Heroes.
Closer, yeah.
Oh, hold up, slow up. I missed
Look, it'll be close
I
to
missed
that.
something. I missed something. What are we trying to say here? What are we doing now?
So if you would imagine like a game that's out now,
Uh-huh.
Anything from at least like let's just take the PS2 era up to today.
All right.
something that was like new to this era. So like it can't be like
It can't have.
Sonic 2006 because we already got Sonic.
We already got
on the
classic
Sega.
Sonic.
We don't need.
We got classic Sonic, classic Mario, classic Final Fantasies, all that.
Right.
Are you? So you saying pick a game from, for the most part, 2000 on up
Yeah,
with
yeah.
with the and give it
And
a retro
Think
restyle.
about what it'd be like back in the 8 to 16-bit era. This is just something I do in my mind, my whole mind every so often.
I know I dig it. What game would I like to even see like that? Now that I think about it,
See, you kind of bring up a little question, don't it?
It's just sort of a fun thought experiment. 'Cause I've
It
done
is.
this with a few games.
All right, there you go. It says his name. He coming in.
I don't know.
I've done this with things like the Yakuza franchise.
You know one thing but you know one thing I have thought though.
What?
I've often thought like I would like a Zelda that has a futuristic setting. Cuz what's the
A
business?
futuristic setting.
Bueno.
Well,
Because I mean, they do like have like it's not the same guy each time as Link
It's not.
Nah,
It's never. It's
and
not the
stuff.
same.
So it could actually work. And like they showed you this stuff go on through
Yeah.
time with the
It's a
with like
it's-
Ocarina of Time.
it's a
Majora's
Zelda.
Mask.
You know, it's funny thing. It's a Zelda style action RPG out now called Cross Code.
Okay.
It's actually up to buy on the network.
It's
I had it
all
on my computer. It's pretty decent.
okay. No, let's
Right.
catch Dwight. Just to catch you up, we were sitting up there. We just letting the imagination run a little bit, saying like, if you could pick a game from this current generation, say from PS2 on up, and give it a remake to make it look like it was on like Sega or Super Nintendo, what game would you pick, and how would that play?
Nintendo's also like so that 8-bit generation also applies.
Okay.
Okay, say that again.
All right, so any game from like PS2, Xbox, PS3, Xbox 360, PS4, X, all that from PS2 on up, if you could give it a remake to make it more like a Super Nintendo or a Sega game or even regular Nintendo, what game would you pick and how would it play?
So, are we going from current gens to older stuff or older stuff to now?
All
Older
right, let's
stuff.
say like PS2
Altered
and
Beast.
and forward.
So would you
so
talk?
like,
Talking about giving Altered Beast a more modern feel?
But
Yeah.
I like his
Altered
idea too.
Beast.
So,
Yeah.
so if we could take a joint from back then, and
Altered,
then we could see it now.
I'm
like,
not. I don't think it came out over here, but there was a PS2 Altered Beast game.
yeah,
It was, but it was
but
whack.
it
though.
didn't come out in it, and I don't think it was that. It looked kind of really like so. Look, they could have did a lot better.
Because
Mhm.
Altered Beast was the shit.
So how would you want to see it played out?
Right.
Like the graphics. I mean,
Yeah, like the whole
I
thing.
would-
like if
I
you
would
could
say-
take.
it'd be dope if they could do it open world.
Okay. Open world Altered Beast.
So
That
you know what? For that, then
Yeah.
I would suggest like a Yakuza
And like
style type of game.
Yeah, because I'm not for
Right.
that full on
Yeah.
open world myself. Yakuza I feel like more gradually opens you up to the place, to like
Yeah.
the game.
But I mean, like
Their
the
structure.
structure style and stuff. It's
that's
like
what right.
I feel like it could fit that Altered Beast type of thing. Like, like amp it up though, because they got animal,
Yeah,
stuff. Amp it up, obviously.
honestly, and that's why I will want to see a full on fleshed out open world of that because of the wildlife.
Exactly.
So because it's like, and yeah, I would rock with that. I would rock with
You
that.
know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm gonna tell
So
you
now
what I
that
was
bring
thinking.
up a
Hmm.
damn, like he brought up an interesting question when he flipped it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
But no,
now, you know
No.
what?
What?
I would actually just off the strength of seeing it completed.
What's up?
Vector Man.
yeah.
A newer Vector Man?
Because they were supposed to do one, it was supposed to drop around when, like the
It was supposed to drop in the PS2,
yeah.
like
I forgot all about
2003,
that shit.
2004.
They had demo, like like
Vector
It
Man
was like
dope.
gameplay footage.
yeah, and all that, and it just never dropped.
Honestly, though, I'm not. I would mind. I think for me, it depends on who makes it. Like, obviously, it's good. It'll be under
Under
Sega,
right?
but who?
Who's making like those Yakuza games? Well,
Honestly, I
not
would either
necessarily.
want that same team, or I would toss it to Platinum.
Yeah,
It was like I would trust Platinum Games getting the Vector Man.
yeah. Like, I'd like to
I
see
wouldn't
it.
trust too many people after that though.
Yeah, I'd like to see a nice, good, linear action game where I can just jump in, whoop some ass.
And it's like
Okay,
Platinum
perfect.
can give you that though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's I think I rock with Platinum.
But yeah, what I was thinking of, because I had brought up, he brought up Yakuza, because I had thought of like I said, what I was saying originally, if you put Yakuza back in the day of like Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, it would have been on Sega Genesis if it came out back then.
Yeah, I think it would have been on Sega too.
Yeah, it's a Sega game,
Right.
Yakuza.
Yeah.
I think it'd be like Sega's answer to River City Ransom.
You know what? Yeah. Yeah, if it dropped back there,
Honestly, but given the fact that Yakuza itself has so much to it, it's very much an RPG. I would want to see it done in the way of like if you remember that it was an action RPG Sega had called Beyond Oasis.
I played it,
oh yeah,
but honestly, I don't think that Zelda style would work for it.
No, not graphically, but more so just the
Considering-
not graphic, not
I'm
not
not
in the,
talking about graphically.
no, me neither. But more so just like because it just needs something to support the ability to upgrade and everything. You know what I'm saying?
River City Ransom gave you that though. That's why I feel like
You know what? Yeah, it did. I completely
that's
forgot
why I
about
feel
that.
like it would be Sega's answer to that.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You're right. You're right. I see you on that.
You bring up that Beyond Oasis. I didn't know about that until like recent years. That game.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we slept on that one though.
Yeah, it's like I
It's
didn't.
not.
I forgot how I
No, no, it's
our cousin James.
Yeah.
He had like he brought through like the collection of Sega games that they brought out. That you can buy. You were able to buy on like the consoles. Like he had one on 360. It had no Sonic 3. It had basically like the classic Sega Sonic Streets of Rage. That's something it had Beyond Oasis. I've never heard of that one. Like it feels like if Zelda paid a little bit more attention to its combat.
Yeah. But yeah. Beyond Oasis, I came across that. Of course, I saw it in game books a lot. And one of the more things is my cousins had Sega Channel back in the day.
Yeah.
All y'all cable having Lucky Sons of Guns, man. Forget y'all.
Yeah, we ain't have Sega Channel.
We had Sega Channel with the PJs.
We was in the field. I was
My
on
character's in like the demonstration for this.
Yeah.
okay, though.
Oh,
But yeah.
oh, would you make a league on here? It's official.
What game is that?
Oh, Fire Pro Wrestling.
I never got into that. But
I didn't really.
Like them my joints. If you like, I like running the AI
mhm.
and like the system for like how you can scope the AI to fight and behave is like
Is wild.
it's insanely deep. Like I mean, you can control the match pace and stuff.
Well, like right now, Frank has started. He turned on the game, but he didn't touch anything yet. So it's just running. It's like demos and whatnot, just AI control demo matches.
You know, pretty
Okay.
much press start.
Right, and my character is like my created character is in it.
Okay.
And I'm telling them, it's like when you make a roster
Hmm.
on here, you are officially in this game.
Okay.
Like my character Lewis Gunn is right here, waiting on the ropes, waiting to be tagged in. Barry, I'm tagged with this MMA chick.
But yeah,
It's
But,
wild. It's that live.
but back to this whole thing, like if I was to take a game from today and put it on the content, maybe Joshua threw in Ghost of Tsushima, but I wouldn't know how I want that to play.
Honestly, I see that being as some kind of RPG.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't
The way
see
that
how.
story goes, that's gonna be an RPG.
I see most of like
the
these open
story.
world games as they being some form of RPG,
What you
either
say?
RPG,
action
right.
or traditional turn-based. I
Right,
don't know.
because that's what they doing with Assassin's Creed. All the Assassin's Creed, they RPGs.
For the
But
most
they
part,
open. You know what I'm saying? You know,
They
Yeah,
is.
it's just open world with it.
right.
they and yeah, what Dwight said, yeah, that's for the most part correct. If you've been, I don't know if y'all been keeping up with them, but like with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, that whole leveling up is way more complex than it's ever been.
Yeah,
So
I bowed out
Yeah.
of Assassin's Creed after 2. I got tired of riding horses. It was just
I bowed after the first one.
I you know what? I thought I was wrapping it up after 2, but I'm sitting here. I'm talking to Cuz one day. Well, for you reason, I wound up getting 4. I didn't even pay
Hey,
attention
me
to 3.
again.
But 4 was fire, and I couldn't front on it. So like, you know what? Let me go ahead, jump down. I
The
wound up
last
getting
one I
4
actually
because
did
of the,
play, they had it on PS Plus a while, and there's you right there, Frank. They had it on PS Plus a while back. I can't remember which one it was, but you were able to play as the black dude. So it was sort of, it was kind of fun. I never beat it because I
That
never
was
actually
Black
beat it.
Flag, and they had the DLC. Okay, see what it was.
They
That was
put
one
the
of the dopest
DLC
ones.
up,
That was
like the DLC campaign up
and the
to
DLC.
It became
Right,
its own
that's
thing
what
already.
really did it. And the DLC, you was able to play as the black dude that was your he was your
he was the characters. He was the characters
whatever
like
they-
Right Hand Man. In fact, Matt Ryan voiced
what-
like the
right,
main.
in the actual
like
game
Constantine.
that was on your
Oh,
ship.
yeah. Right. Okay,
You
that
was
was
So
I
freeing
Black
remember
slaves
Dude
that.
is
and
basically
stuff.
his like right hand man.
Okay.
This DLC is his.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
hearing like him on the Assassin's Creed. I never played it,
Yeah,
but I remember that.
and that's the only reason I remember that was because like Constantine was the voice of the.
Yeah,
of the
it's dope, man. You was going around.
But I got to kill a few
Like, you
slave
was
masters.
going
I was
around
happy.
and,
I never beat it, but
But yeah, you was going around freeing slaves and shit. So it was dope, man. Like, this shit was dope.
and I think that shit went up for PS Plus like not too long after Black Panther came out too. So it's kind of like between that and that, you just kind of
So given just
I'm black, y'all.
right.
so hold on. So better question. Like it seems like a lot of these games that we play nowadays, for them to really properly transfer to something more retro style, they'll probably more so be RPG.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like there's a
But I mean, that's really mainly because a lot of the games have taken on
RPG model. Like
right.
name one game you don't level up in.
Yeah,
You level up in sports games now in my career modes and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
that's a fact.
It's leveling up is in everything nowadays.
Yeah.
So already, you take any action game and nowadays, so you have this a lot more times than not, it's saving the princess story
Okay.
or saving the world from destruction story.
Okay.
You toss here leveling up, and you got Squaresoft right there, pretty much.
So with that being asked, let's go around. Any games that y'all want to see rebooted or redone?
You know what? I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Final Fantasy VIII, since they gave us the third of 7, Final Fantasy VIII was actually way better than a lot of people remember.
That was actually the one that really turned me out. I rocked with that one before I really rocked with 7.
And it pretty much got a bum rap because 7 changed video gaming and everything. It changed gaming history and stuff. So now another one come along that's sort of similar.
It'll never live up.
Right.
I see what you mean.
Final Fantasy VIII pretty much became the Penny Hardaway, and 7 was Michael Jordan.
Okay. Because like I said, because I rocked with Final Fantasy VIII a lot more than I did with 7. Not to say that it was better, but
I'm
that's
not
the
sure
one that really put me on.
I'm not sure if I want this remade as much as we just put it up on the network. Really, I don't have to remake it, but give us Legend of Wagaya again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then the Legend of Dragoon.
Yeah, they took that one. Yeah, I think they took that. That was up on. That was up on. Yeah.
That was up on the 3. Yeah.
I think it's still there, but like bring them up to the 4 and 5. Don't just leave them.
Yeah. What about you, Dwight? What you got? Like you want to see a game come back, polished up, modern graphics, modern controls, all that. What you got?
Scarface.
From PS2?
Yes.
I never touched I wanted to play that so bad. I never played it. Scarface.
You know what? I was scared to touch it.
Wait, Scarface, what is it?
Scarface.
It was the game. It was the whole. It was an open world.
Yeah.
Yes. I
movie.
already played Grand Theft Auto. I don't need.
Like that was my reason. It
See,
was like
I know.
I was scared to
But
touch it because it was like I liked Liberty City.
Now here's what
Vice City.
and here's what I say in contest to that. even gameplay wise, I know everybody Grand Theft Auto, yeah. I know, but the thing is this: even for the story itself is said, what if Tony made it? What if Tony didn't die?
Yep.
What if he
Right.
just? What
And
if he just
that's
took
what
the
it
hit?
was. If
Yeah,
that's what it was. Now, and it took, okay, it ain't just you can buy this and buy that. Okay, you can get all the cars, you got the club, the house, you can do the mansion how you wanted to do it on the inside and outside. Like change up, fix up everything. You can put all type of shit in the house. You can take shit out, change the interior.
Okay.
You
See, I
can
was
go, listen, you can go to fucking Cuba and get dope. Literally go to,
whoa.
when I say
Okay,
this
see
shit,
that right there would have sold me just because they would have
right. I'm sitting there like,
putting that in
yo,
there. Okay, that's fire.
ahead. It was way ahead. It's where GTA 6 is what they saying is supposed to be, but they was doing it on PS2.
it's always games like that though that people sleep on.
Yeah.
It's
Man, when I
always
say
like in fighting
the
games.
soundtrack,
I say,
the radio
Tobal.
station,
I'm not sure I want to see.
No, I'm not saying it should be redone, but consider what like
It's over. Shit.
like the amount of stuff you could do in the Tobal franchise.
that
On
it being ahead
PS1.
of time.
Fighting games are just now
Yeah.
starting to catch up to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Another game
What?
like true crimes, man. Streets of New York, streets of LA.
Yo,
Okay,
Them
I'm with
shits
that.
LA,
was
that was my
dope.
one right
Yeah.
there
Streets of LA
too.
was
Talking
dope.
about, look, the car, look, man, look. I remember in the streets of New York, I played this one song like over and over across 110th Street.
Yeah,
Only trying to get the trick on the street. Ooh, baby.
Hey, look, between.
Nigga.
Hey, look, I
yeah,
don't know if you did this. Between. And it don't even, because it was on a few of those types of games. Like San Andreas, it's like at least
Yeah.
one of the two true crimes. But I used to just
Right,
hop on a
yeah, at least
motorcycle
one
and
of 'em.
ride off the fucking mother from Danzig.
Yeah,
that was San Andreas. So,
Yeah.
It
but
was also a true crime as well.
like the song
Was
was
it?
on there
Okay.
too.
Yeah, it was on True Crime too.
bet.
Yeah.
Okay,
But yeah, like stuff
They
like
had
that, man, is like,
two or three songs that was on.
Well, like
that was on both.
they shared a few songs. I think they had I think they both had that joint from Bone. Actually, think Thuggish Ruggish Bone.
might have been San.
matter of
Might have
fact,
been
it was Streets of New York. It was Streets of New York.
Streets of New York. Okay.
Yeah,
for the
That's
love
what
of
but I
money.
also think San Andreas
Trey
had
and
that as
Dre's
well.
had it too, though. You know what I'm
They
saying?
had it too. And
then-
that's like on the Scarface, they had this one song by Cameo. And matter of fact, Nate Dogg really did it. It was like crazy, like strange, she's strange.
Walking down
Nah,
the
right.
avenue. Yeah,
Yes,
that's my joint.
that part. Look, I was singing that all. Look, walking down the avenue.
Facts.
Hey, Quinn, did any of y'all ever play Sleeping Dogs?
I have Sleeping Dogs.
I had all the DLC shit.
You know that's a third true crime.
I never got
Yeah.
all the DLCs.
Yeah,
That is-
that's what it was supposed to be.
It
I
was,
heard
it was
that.
supposed to be
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
But,
because it had the DLC. It had some with like some tournament thing. You had to go through up the little mountain,
Yes, yeah.
and then it was some other
Yeah,
shit.
we never got it.
Right.
Two crime.
I
Hey,
think
no, but
I think they released the definitive edition like 4 or something though. So
yeah, but I don't think
But
they
man, I
really
still
redid
think
it.
about that
redid
time.
it, but
No,
That's-
they did.
but
There was
that
no
was dope.
redoing. They never
They did. Yeah,
redid
they
it.
didn't redo.
I would
Nah.
I would want to see it redone. I would want to see an actual redo because off the strength of that was like one of the first. That was like one of the first games outside of the Getaway in which they actually used the map of LA. So you was on actual streets and actual corners. So I would definitely want to see that again, knowing that they can actually
Talking about
do
true
that.
crime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually like you could literally go past the Forum, right past Staples Center.
Yeah.
yep.
You had that,
Yeah.
the
Like,
Getaway,
literally,
and it was a racing game. Xbox racing game.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's about it.
So and it pissed me off knowing that they could do that. So when Watch Dogs came out, they were saying like, "Oh, it's
And
gonna
they
take
messed
place in
us starting with
Chicago."
what we got. Right.
And I'm
Listen,
finna say
Watch
like,
Dogs
"Oh,
don't
so
seem
this
like my thing. It just did not
Look,
appeal to
man,
me at
look.
all.
It doesn't, man. Look, I felt like they spit in my face. When I bought it, I was like, oh, it's like you was just saying, cuz. Oh, this is gonna take this. This is Chicago. I'm like, okay, all right,
Yep.
finally,
They hit us
finally,
with
I got that shit. I put it in. Look, what he say on the game? He said, I got that shit. I put it in my PS4. That shit was whacking in a motherfucker, man. I only fuck with game.
yo. That shit was like Bizarro
Look,
Chicago,
I can
nigga. I'm
tell
like,
you
the
how
Yeah,
fuck
real
is
it
it was
this?
was.
like it was in the
I
upside
can tell
down.
you
That's
how
what it
real
was.
it was. I never grabbed it, and Greg was the reason why. And he ain't even have to say too much. Like I asked him how was the game, and he changed the subject.
Quickly.
Yo,
You
because
know what I'm
like,
saying?
because like, so
Down.
He was
let's
like, he essentially, how about those Bears me? You know what I'm saying?
so because off the strength, like I'm pretty sure, much like myself, everybody here saw what they showed at E3 when Watch Dogs was about to come out.
Right.
Yeah.
So you see that my man, he hacking into the shit. He got the little street barriers, flipping over cars, and he fucking up traffic. You like, oh shit, how you gonna do that? That's gonna be live, right? Okay,
Right.
it's like it was like yeah, it was there,
It seemed,
but it was
right.
like that wasn't it. Y'all lied, you lousy sons of bitches. No,
It's
hell
like
no.
halfway through it, they just said, fuck it.
None of that, even like in the trailer, none of that appealed to me at all. Like, even if
It
the game
looked
did deliver what the trailer promised, I
Man,
still don't think I would have played it.
Yeah, but for people that wanted
Yeah,
to check
no,
it
I
out,
get it. I
It was
completely.
like they showed
no,
us John Wick
no,
and gave us
understand.
3 ninjas.
Understand that I get it, and I'm mad for them.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm fucking done.
Bruh. Like that, I think that's an accurate representation. I'm like,
Accurate. You say, hold on, you gotta repeat it. Repeat that shit again.
It was like they promised us John Wick and gave us 3 ninjas.
Rocky
Look,
Love, Emily, looking at
You said the exact same shit.
that was that was 100% upsetting, and I 100 yeah, that was accurate. Yeah. Okay,
now
so
the second one was better. The second one was better.
the second one, Watch Dogs.
Yeah, I got the second one too. I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it a chance. It was more accurate to San Francisco, Oakland, and all that shit. It was cool. But then I'm like, okay, why y'all couldn't do this shit with the first one?
Like,
Like, I
right.
just say, fuck Chicago. You know how
Pretty
big
much.
Chicago? I'm thinking of like, okay, the map is stupid. You got South Side, Burbs, East Side, West Side, North Side. Like the trains and all, like they could have.
Yeah, and that's what upset me about that's
I
what
think
I was
There's a
genuinely
reason
upset.
they film every Batman here.
I think I would have played it if I could actually hop on the blue line and it just takes me to where I want to go without any stupid ass stops. Like, that's it. I just want to, even if I can't do it in real life, I at least want to be able to do it virtual. Just hop on the blue line and just go to where I
Go to
want to
95
go.
all the way
Right.
to
You
the
would
end.
not see M. Bison on the blue line.
Man, that was like, what the hell was that about?
I think y'all told
What
me
was
about
that
that.
for?
Right.
Yeah.
It was, listen, man.
Yeah, you know
it
what?
was-
Dwight don't
it was
know.
game.
One time we just saw this Bison ass looking dude on the blue line. He was just there, like he's not dressed up like M. Bison.
Say like he's
Yeah,
not.
that's how me and Frank was just looking at him.
It's like you was sitting there normal like and shit, like you not dressed up like this one.
Like I don't know what you're looking at.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
What you doing?
Like when you got fight Ryu at 5, but dinner's at 6.
Yo,
Yeah.
No,
Hey, look,
so-
man, I ain't even got time to change, man. Shit.
so if I was to just to bring it back to the original question, If I was able to take and much like Lewis, it's like not more so like a remastering or a redoing, but just making it available. Jet Set Radio Future.
Man, we
Yep.
still got it. Our Xbox version. Our Xbox was over here.
Never let it go.
Like,
Hold
that's the
on
reason
to
why
it.
we still got the 360.
Yep.
That was we got Guardian Heroes on it.
Yeah.
Like
Hey, you know
But
know
put
what?
that up on the
Paul.
floor as well. Guardian Heroes.
Right.
that'd be
Paul,
nice.
Look,
Yo,
I just found this store. Hold on. I just found this store. They got every month. It's right by my house. They got every motherfucking system ever. Every game. I saw Joe Montana Quarterback Club. You know the last time I seen that shit?
Wait, did you say
Yo.
Joe? Hold on.
Wait, Joe Montana
Montana
sports talk?
Did you just
Like
say Joe
sports talk,
Montana?
football?
Joe Montana
94?
Sports Talk. Man.
Hey,
yo, Joe Montana was the first football game I ever played.
I
Not
think
bad.
That's what
Is
Joe
that the one
Montana.
with the shit talk
No,
button?
no. That's NFL 95.
No,
That's
that-
what you
no,
think.
no,
Yeah, I think that was the first football game I played.
Like that was my joint right there. Just tackle somebody. Just,
Ooh,
ooh,
where
where
you
you going? Like, that
Look,
was my
I went in
yeah, I'm make you
next
eat that
the
ball.
way I seen it because I was going to get a gyro at the place right next to it, and I say, "Oh shit, they got games." I'm talking about all type of everything, man. And I looked in, I walked in with my lady. I'm telling you right now, I almost came on myself. I just saw everything.
Hey,
I just looked and just stood in the middle, like
You know, I can't
uncircle, like,
imagine that scene where half baked with Dave Chappelle saw
and
all
the
that weed.
camera. It's like the camera just did a turn on me.
Oh,
oh. You know, cuz like,
Yes.
It's a-
Look, I seen the Nintendo gun. I seen the Atari game, Neo Geo games. I say, yeah, I'm done. I'm finna spend all my money. This is my new drug right here.
bruh, like yo, retro, like if you get into retro collecting gonna do a thing to you, bruh. I mean it. I mean it.
Man,
Like-
I seen everything.
man, you know, speaking of like retro stuff, you know they made a white gun that can work with modern monitors.
Yes. See, look,
You've seen it.
for like, but see, like I'm gonna tell you what retro collecting did. I started it a little. This is complete. It's called Last Battle.
wow.
Disregard what it's
No.
called because what this is the
This was North
Sega.
Star.
It's exactly. It's the Sega Genesis version of Fist of the North Star.
Right.
I don't know if
Mm.
it's not worth of. I don't know if it's worth of too much of a damn because it don't got no instruction manual. But it's a whole case and a cartridge.
Man, I read the.
So-
I remember I turned that on one time. Got it ROMs, and you don't press start and it tells you the story. Like, man, this is not the. These aren't the characters' names.
Nope. It's Fist of the North Star. In Japan, it's Fist of the North Star.
Yes.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Yep. So, as a matter of
Look.
fact,
Hey, you know what? Look, I'm telling you, whoever didn't get Scarface, just look it up, man. Like
Yep.
when I say this shit was amazing.
so
Yeah,
It
definitely
was
gonna check
fucking
that
amazing.
joint
And
out.
you can and he, again, Tony didn't die, and I just made hella money. And I was going to Cuba, going to Colombia, and getting dope and killing Colombians over there, and go back to Miami, and was at the club and
doing it up,
redid. Man, like
get it up.
the shit was dope. Yes, man. It was like Vice City. Man, it's okay because remember in Vice City, right? Even
Mhm.
still, you had the mansion that looked like Tony's
looked like it.
mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing about Scarface actually was you can do the whole interior different on however you wanted to do it. You could put it was different. Okay, what game I'm thinking about where you could add stuff into your house? You know what? It's
Hell,
like
GTA 5.
GTA 5 online, and your penthouse. How you could add shit in. You can
Mhm.
add whatever you want to. You can change the whole interior, the staircases, the fountain. You could change everything,
Mhm.
everything. Listen, it was way above, way ahead of its time.
All right.
See, so and I just wanted to touch back on this retro shit because you can't tell what it is because I bought it for the cheap because the label's all fucked
What
up.
the
Exactly.
fuck is that? That looks like
It's
Lady
the
Pump.
it's the Sega version of the original Double Dragon.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
shit.
Right. Mercs, if you remember Mercs,
Oh yeah.
Capcom Saturday Night Slam Masters, which was the shit.
Hey yo.
And then everybody had that. If you didn't, you was
Oh yeah.
fucking up.
Hey, yeah, that
What's he
was
holding
shit.
up?
X Men.
Oh, okay.
That was actually.
He showed a couple of them.
I knew what
I
that was.
The
cut.
new
I
I was out. Where'd you show?
that was the
okay,
shit.
boom. So X Men, Genesis X
That
Men.
was the shit. That's
I
one
was
of the
not a
best.
fan of the first one.
Fair enough,
was the-
and I can understand why.
You know,
Saturday
Wolverine
night.
is my favorite character, so you know that game kind of pissed.
I
me off.
can't see what is he holding up.
Saturday Night Slam Masters.
Oh yeah,
So you
I
get your
played the
hack
Super
on.
Nintendo version first.
Same shit, yeah. Then I showed this Mercs top down shooter,
Yeah, I
solid,
know about Mercs.
Oh, yeah.
and the original Double Dragon, but the Sega version. So
Well, that's how the cartridge for that looks.
yeah,
Hey,
I played
you
the
know what?
ROM of that.
I got some
We had it
heartbreaking
on
news,
Nintendo.
man.
huh?
We had the
I
Nintendo
got some
version of Double
heartbreaking
Dragon.
news.
You got heartbreaking news. What's the heartbreaking news?
Heartbreaking news, man.
What's that?
I just found out that my mama threw my whole collection away. My originals, everything.
You should have took that with you. Damn,
I'm talking about
Alright,
Sega, Nintendo, Super Nintendo,
that's so
Sega
whack,
Saturn.
you know
bruh.
what? Hold on.
Yep. Because my mama did the same thing. She threw out my Sega Saturn and my Nintendo 64. I was like,
All the
damn.
games.
Oh God,
Ah,
Everything.
man, my heart.
ow.
I was like, damn it. I should have took it with me when
My
I had
mama
it.
was like, look, and then my mama said the same shit you said. You should have just took that with you. Mama, I was in and out of jail. I was smoking weed. I was 18 years old. I was getting pussy. I wasn't worried about no games.
Things gotta
I
happen.
was
Right.
Moves gotta get made, man.
Niggas get old and got
right,
nothing else.
shit.
It was like once you get old and once you got time to sit down, it's like, damn,
So you don't
I
just
need that.
Damn.
throw away a man's collection of stuff.
I need that back.
Right.
Fact.
Right, you just threw it away. She said it was other stuff and it was mildew. Mama, those are fucking games. They don't mildew. You just
Yeah.
being lazy and just threw mad and threw my shit
The
out.
games do not build those. These is plastic.
Thank you.
Mildew.
Thank you. What it was, she didn't give a fuck. Mama, but you bought the shit. That was an investment. You know how much money you just threw out?
That right there alone would have made me be like, nah, I spent way too much money on these shits. I'm not throwing this
Thank
out.
We gotta do this one
Thank you.
time.
Ow.
We gotta
Look,
do
man,
this
look.
one
I would buy
time.
my son games.
Look,
I would
This
buy him
news
games.
deserves this.
And it was funny because I remember I was over your mom's house one time with Danielle, and Jasmine showed
Yeah.
me a box of stuff, all kind of stuff. I'm like, and it was when I first started wanting to retro collect. I'm like, hey, let them know. Let me. Do you want that? Because I'll take that.
Yeah. That's what it was.
This news deserves this.
Yeah, man. That was that box. That was that box. That box.
It was like all kind of Sega and Nintendo stuff in it. I'm like, bruh,
Because I asked her that. I was like, Mom, you got
I wish I had something to pour out, man.
Right.
good time,
I had to look. I had the Power Glove. I still had my Game Genie.
bruh.
For
I had a-
Nintendo.
Man.
You know, we had one of those too. Where did we get it?
I had a Game Genie for Sega.
Yeah,
So I just remember us having it. I don't remember us getting it.
mom's
So like, so I can tell you right now,
like,
of all the physical stuff I got now, bruh, I'm holding on all that.
Yeah, you know what? That was in the
Then we
same.
got the power glove.
Man, that's look, man. I'm looking at stuff like right now. Look, man, I'm gonna be honest
Hollow.
with you, man.
Right.
I
Goddamn
feel
Xerxes.
some
I
type of
remember
way
hearing
with my
those
mama right
Xerxes.
now, man.
I would too, 100%, easily. It will make you feel away.
And something else I can't.
And my mama bought me every damn game I thought I wanted just to keep me in the house from not going outside. And that was every damn game. Nigga, I had the wrestling in your house wrestling. Nigga, that shit was dope.
Oh, yo.
Hey yo, and what's crazy is
That shit was dope.
I never know anybody that ever had that game.
We had it too.
Y'all had that?
Nigga, I loved it.
Yeah.
Nigga, I loved it. When they hit you, when the person hits you,
Knocking
their
hands
logo
out you and
will
shit.
bounce off you. Yes.
I
Razor
love
Ramon
that and the
knocking Razor.
WrestleMania arcade game. Those
Right.
things was fun.
Yeah, punch a
It was
ham out of
basically
nigga.
Right. I love
It
picking
was an
Shawn
arcade
Michaels
game.
just sliding
Hey.
across the whole screen with that
With a
back.
super.
I picked Undertaker where we hit people with over the head with a tombstone.
Beat the
Man.
shit out of him, Dixon. Yo, pin him.
Right.
That was dope.
Joint was
That joint was
cold.
live, yo.
I got I got MAME emulator. So I got that ROM.
Mhm.
I got a few white joints on arcade emulator.
Yeah.
I
So,
look, man. I feel like I lost one of my look, man. I feel like I lost my kid.
bruh. It's funny because you brought up wrestling. Frank, you said you wanted to. It's like you brought it to me. You said in wrestling, they say for them to really succeed, they got to turn heel.
It's
okay,
in WWE. This is a problem in WWE, really,
Right.
because nowhere else is this an issue. Like
You don't see this in ROH. You don't see it in like TNA. You don't see it in New Japan. You don't see it in All Japan.
you don't see it in the new one AEW.
Right. You don't see it in AAA, CML, none of them. PWG, nothing.
AEW right now, John Moxley is the rated a face. He's a face. He's rated #1 in wrestling in the world right now.
Right.
Okay, I just missed what happened. Okay, what you say? Something about turn heel to get on?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say it again. He said, and it's something he said, but I was saying it because he brought up the whole thing about wrestling and about the wrestling game and shit, but it relates to wrestling itself. But more so, it's the thing of having characters or people turn heel to be successful.
But again, this is really only in the WWE.
Right.
Okay.
You don't see it in none of the other spots, just only in WWE. So like what happens is somebody that like they're the face of the company. Right?
Because yeah, they did that with The Rock. I remember they like even The Rock turned heel for him.
They did it with the Rock multiple times. They did it with the Rock. They did it with Hulk Hogan. With damn near everybody because they did it with Mankind, but Mankind went from a heel to a good guy.
Well, see, Mankind was sort of like the opposite.
Yeah, he turned face and really got over.
Because remember, he was supposed to be something sort of like the
antagonist for the Undertaker.
Right.
Yeah, like the Undertaker.
When Undertaker was faced, it was Mankind.
So that must have been like early. That must have been an early Attitude Era.
This was in the 90s.
It was like 96.
In fact, the problem with speaking on
95ish maybe.
In fact, the problem with speaking on is relatively new.
Right.
Huh.
Like, see, like what we talking about is everyone loved, let's say, Dr. Thugonomics Cena.
And I still don't really count that one as heel.
Are you talking about what like
people count him as heel, but so let's give it to him. And people love Dr. Thugonomics Cena. And can honestly believe that Cena can beat up any other version of Cena of the same person.
Like they're separate people somehow.
Right.
I mean, I'm guessing people are acting as though because you turn heel, there are certain inhibitions that you are willing to look over, and so you know what I mean.
That's still not because you can go to any other company where hell we can keep it at WWF, WWE. Like let's go because he brought the Dr. Thugonomics. That was the ruthless aggression era.
All right.
Everyone was fucking wild.
Okay.
So it's like what inhibitions?
Right. So I'm guessing like whatever would I guess doing things that would be more so affiliated with being the bad guy rather
Yeah,
than what I'm saying it's like, oh, the golden boy good guy wouldn't do such a thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm guessing it's kind of like that. But I mean, at
Yes,
the
you
same
would
time,
think so.
yeah.
But this what actually brings me to the root of my problem right now. Here we go. So walk with me.
damn it.
Well,
This is the same group of
Oh, that's
fans
all you.
that believe that the good guy version of the said character buries everyone they wrestle.
why though?
Right.
Exactly.
I mean, you still get your ass kicked, don't make it whatever. All right, cool. I
But
guess
what
so.
we could go back to Cena again.
Right.
People that every person that Cena has wrestled that people say be buried has went on main eventing, winning titles.
People like CM Punk and them that they say
Oh,
he
you mean
buried.
so when you say buried, you mean more so career wise?
Yeah, that's how the term is used.
Right.
Because honestly, it's one instance in which I guess a character could be, I guess, just even be seen as victorious. Again, John Cena, and this is always going to be a memorable match. Remember, Carlito Cool stayed antagonizing this man.
Oh man, I think I know which
we know what you're talking about, man.
So he had his boy, he had his goon. They took his his chain.
Yeah.
Like yo, so like around that time, Cena was just angry because they wouldn't stop, and it came down to that match that we're talking about. Like yo, he kicked the color out the screen. Like yo, he kicked the shit out, dude.
He kicked dude so hard your screen lost color.
Yes.
I don't even know why.
Not that much.
It was a trip. Like yo, you see him? Yo, he put the boots in his face. Everything
you was
went
on
black
my
and
house
white.
when we was watching that.
Right.
It was hilarious. It was a great moment. So
Right.
so I can
we up here wondering, did he just boot the color out this motherfucker?
So I guess so in a sense that you see a person that's more so uninhibited, a person that's angry, a person that's willing to throw caution to the wind versus their golden self probably wouldn't make it. Albeit we know you and I, does that what kind of sense does that necessarily make? It's the same person. But I see where it comes from.
It's the image that they portray. It's the energy that you get from it. Like I like The Rock more when he was a dickhead, when he was with the Nation of Domination.
Yeah.
The thing is, this ain't because here's the thing, this ain't an issue anywhere else.
Right.
Like right now, AEW, right? WWE's biggest competition.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All three of like the single belt holders are faces.
Right.
Okay.
Like John Moxley, Cody Rhodes, and the chick from Japan, Hikaru Shida.
Right.
All right.
Think about current people right now. In order for Bayley to get the belt, she had to stab Sasha Banks in the back.
Mm-hmm.
This don't got nothing to
everybody
do.
to say Roman Reigns is doing good.
Right.
He had to turn on his cousin and be a heel.
And talking about wanting to be the tribal chief. Like, what type of retarded gimmick is this?
Right.
Hey,
I'm all for wacky gimmicks in wrestling.
Yeah, I like that. Papa Shango was the shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm all for wacky gimmicks in wrestling, but this is
go ahead
sort
and
of
throw some voodoo on them, like you know what I'm saying?
but this is sort of
the boogeyman was dope. That shit was weird as fuck, but it was dope. Look, side note, this I just had to say it because you said Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks bad, man.
You and the wrestling think so. That's cool. Out of nowhere. But yo, it's
Hey,
well, I mean, she is.
She is though.
Like, I mean,
all right,
probably
don't
could
get
my
the
ass,
arguments
but
here.
I'm saying,
ain't nothing really much.
I ain't gonna try to.
Side note, she bad. Word up. I hear that. I'm with that. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, she probably could whip my ass, and that, But you know, whatever. I ain't gonna. You got it, babe. It's all right. You got it, babe. You got it. It's a whole lot of that. It's just a whole lot of that.
You
I
tap
understand
out.
what you said. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, baby. It's okay. It's all right. You got it. You right.
Word up.
Mhm.
So but yeah, but then again,
Bailey got more cake stuff.
True.
You said
so
who?
you said Bailey
Bailey
got
got
more.
more cake stuff.
Said she got more buns.
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Bailey got
okay,
yams. So yeah,
okay.
I'm
This
just
is
saying.
this just went to a whole nother thing. Okay, remember the age when it was Sable, um,
How far back we going? We
Jacqueline.
talking like Sable, Sunny, and all of them and stuff.
This
He said Sable. He just said
attitude of
Jackie.
Sable,
Who else was it? So hold on.
Jackie,
Funny.
Jackie, bad nigga.
Who else was there?
Sonny, who else?
Trish.
One more. It was one more. Chris Stratus, and then it was somebody else.
I wanted
Not
to say.
later.
I was just gonna say her, and if it's not her, nope, never mind.
Stacy Keebler.
Yep.
Yo,
Yes, it was.
yo,
Yep.
man,
Yes,
dog.
it was.
Hey, man,
That's
I
exactly
remember.
it. It was definitely Stacy Keebler. Yes, it was. My man freezing up right now. It's all good, man. But yeah, what was I gonna say?
Hey, yo, for
I
real,
was
on a
gonna say.
side note,
Go ahead.
Harlem Nights
I can't
was
remember.
true in living. I'm finna explain. Like, look, for real.
I'm
For real.
confused.
That movie was prophecy. All right.
Are we
Shawn
talking about?
Michaels.
Oh, okay.
Shawn Michaels. Okay? He was the heartbreak kid for real in real life. He was like mad into drugs and stuff. It actually got him fired for real, for real in the 90s and in the WWF.
It felt like he was gone forever.
Right.
I can't remember what
It was
year
like,
he
Yeah.
came back.
like he was living that fast life, like for real. Okay?
They
Met
was doing hella
Shorty from
coke.
the Nitro Girls. Wifed her. This man found God, which means that what they was joking about on Harlem Nights.
And my man say,
he found some pussy so good it made that man change gods.
so you're on a timer.
He came back acting mad right, sober and everything. DX when they reformed, they wasn't even the same. You know what I'm saying?
Although they were still hilarious.
Right.
I mean,
right.
that was some of my favorite, like Monday Night Raw with DX. Like with DX and Cena was like acting like fools.
Like build the whole like they build all
No, the Spirit Squad, DX bailed the Spirit Squad off to wherever the
for all
fuck.
we know. Like where Garfield would always threaten them, like
bail off Durban.
Right.
Like, but DX was like, man, they was some fools in like this. What was that? 06.
Right.
So like all the way up to like 09.
I'm sorry.
They were back. They were mad, wild, and stupid.
But it's like, pay attention though. Like after Sean started messing with Shorty from the Nitro Girls and everything, this
my man
man started
say-
praying in his intro and everything. When the
My man
lightning
say,
shoot
yo.
up and stuff, like
I mean, those were my favorite intros from Shawn Michaels. Though that shit was just bad laugh.
yeah,
The Mark said, "I'm never coming home. You take it easy."
right.
I got honestly say
He
my
was like, he
favorite.
fool was them in real life.
No, my favorite shit from wrestling, honestly, was when Stone Cold was just genuinely unfuckwittable. Like
Also good.
because
Also good stuff. Like,
Hey,
and now I will point out something. Stone Cold was the face.
in his own way, yeah. Honestly, when my man was just showing,
And this is funny enough. This is basically where John Moxley is right now in AEW. He's there in Stone Cold.
yeah,
Like
Yeah.
you check, go like wherever you go, check him out. Like
that's Dean Ambrose right there.
mm-hmm. But my joint was I just like the fact that one, he just had no problem laying out, giving hands to anybody, anywhere. Like again, like you saw the joint when and he fucked up Booker T in the grocery store.
One,
I thought that
in
was
the
great.
store, or the church.
at the church.
Yo, that when he came back off of that knee injury, he like yo, he started, like
That shit when he filled McMahon's car with cement and beat him with,
That
his
was-
own bedpan.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was about that, but when he came off that, when he hurt his when DX put his he got that knee injury fighting DX,
Yeah.
and he came back off of that
Yeah, he
injury.
put his knee to that chest.
Yep. He came back off of that injury and he whooped everybody one by
He was
one.
raising hell.
It was
Yeah,
great.
Like, he was just nobody could fuck with him.
Man,
That
for
was
real.
like, I feel like that was like some of the best TV ever in life.
It's a fact because it really was like, bruh, I could be on punishment. My pops would be like, well, you go. Like I remember times like if I was on punishment and could watch TV, my old man still let me watch wrestling though. He's like, okay, well we can watch wrestling. Like yo,
For real, like for real. My mama still let me watch. She still let me watch
That
wrestling. I
live
still
though
got to watch
back
TV.
then, man.
it was busting. I could not front. It was definitely busting.
Like it's man. Like I did watch some good amount because between that and I could jump over to WCW and watch Sting hit someone with a bat.
At the same damn time.
You know, it's kind of like, okay, he's just hitting people. He got this all black coat and bag,
Right, that
beating
shit
up
was-
bad guys with a bat. I can get
Look,
behind
man,
this. I like watching
Look, man,
DDP
I
give
was-
people the diamond cutter.
Right, like shit.
Hey, you know,
Man.
still one of my favorite diamond cutters ever. DDP was dressed like La Parka. And he had like, so it was La Parka versus Scott Hall. And like the NWO was expecting DDP, so they all outside in the crowds and stuff, expecting him to run out from the crowds and everything and stuff. And so his music started playing, and like everybody started turning to the crowd looking for him and stuff. Scott Hall, he jumped up and he on the ropes, looking for him and stuff. So, La Parka get up and start doing the little La Parka dance and everything. And he do it right, and he started backing up doing it. And he backed up into Scott Hall. And so he act like he's scared and start touching Scott Hall, and he grab him like, boom. It's just diamond cutter him. Like he pulled off the mask in his DDP.
Yeah.
All the NWO try to flood. Like they tried to flood the whole little ring and stuff, but he ran out into the crowd where they wasn't at. And like that when that joint happened, that joint was like super live.
Word.
Man, speaking of colors, I gotta tell you, this was, you know where I'm going. This is still some of the most fucked up shit I've seen on wrestling. Like, this was my first taste of Randy Orton. Like, I'm flicking past channels. I see this man, Randy Orton. He fucking not Sable, Victoria. She's got a match against, she's fighting Moolah. Randy Orton come out, get Victoria off of Moolah. Like, what are you doing? This woman is a legend. It is her 80th birthday.
Yes.
It is this woman's 80th birthday.
I remember that.
He introduced himself. Like, my father told me how tough this woman is.
She's a legend. By the way, Randy Orton, legend killer.
Legend killer.
And I'm just like, dude, you can do that?
Yes,
Like, you can just do, because I'm legit, like, dude,
Yeah,
you can
like,
just do
yeah,
that. And there's not like road men up at the top and they just point down and you're executed in the middle of the ring. Ray want to see, like, you can just do that.
Real,
shit?
like hey, look, I'm gonna tell you, look, and you bring up a good point. Randy Orton shit was in like that I'm like, okay, I can just do wrestling moves on old bitches now. It's like it's okay.
Because it's like
I'm like,
I'm gonna be like, did he just
like,
diamond color Moolah?
right? She's old as shit. She was old as shit then, old as shit years before that, and old years before that. The thing I like Randy Orton so much though. The thing about it was the RKO, man. You can catch a motherfucker from anywhere.
Mhm.
Dude, on these current wrestling games right now, that's always my finisher.
That's my finisher, the
It's
RKO,
some
or
kind
either the
of cutter.
man, because it's like, look, I'm talking about a motherfucker jumping off the rope, RKO. Throw him off the ropes, RKO.
Yo,
That
you know my
and
favorite one from Orton.
that
From
and the game, that and the pedigree.
If I was to pick a finisher though, my finisher for the finisher for me, the finisher, the people's elbow. It's not much, but yo, the people's elbow is lit. It's always and it always preceded a rock bottom. Rock bottom, boom, here come the elbow. End of story. That's it.
Yeah, like okay, now look. Now when I was playing wrestling games, like I would use the people's elbow. Like, okay, if I had to pick, I wouldn't even use that as like my main move. I just put that as a move. Like, but I would use the rock bottom before I use the people's elbow. It's just because I'm just like, okay, again, and I guess I'm looking at it like, okay, this is so much time and theatrics. Like, bruh, I could get the fuck up and I can move
Nah,
pretty fast. Or I can roll out the way pretty gingerly.
you could. You could.
my favorite actual finisher though,
What?
Dragon
What?
Sleeper,
Okay.
Whose was that?
Ultimo
Little
Dragon.
Okay.
He had some of the most slickest ways to get you. It was
My
like
thing,
you
it was-
you got him in like a side slam. He just wiggle up and just boom, just you with the Dragon Sleeper. And then they
That-
get a power bomb. He just roll over, boom, you with the Dragon Sleeper. Like
now, if we want to go there, then a couple of mines will either be the crossface chicken wing or the Taz mission. Because like
I like
in
the
both-
crossface, man.
because honestly, for me in both situations, because who's that? Bob Backlund and Taz.
That
Both
you
of
get the
them-
crossface chicken wing.
Yeah, it's pretty much same thing. But the thing was, they was
the name, yeah.
they was both heel. So when they put that thing on anybody, it was a wrap, and you knew it. And I was like, "Yo, if he falls to this damn crossface, it's over with. If Taz falls, if this nigga falls to this damn Taz mission, I'm over with." And trust me, I would definitely turn off wrestling that evening, very upset. Like Jesus, because could nobody work their way past it?
Yeah,
Oh, it was over with. Niggas was
remember way back when Bob Backlund came back and he was giving everybody that crossface.
Yeah, this is like this is like Attitude Era, Raw is War. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. When Bob Backlund came back, he was punishing niggas with that joint.
right.
He was punishing niggas with it.
Like that's my thing about my point exactly is like they want everybody to be heel nowadays.
Mhm.
And it's nothing special about being a heel anymore. You know
True.
what I'm saying? See, like fans was truly heartbroken when like Hulk Hogan joined the NWO.
Right.
Like they had to stop broadcasting and cut to commercial a lot of times because the fans was throwing so much trash in the ring. Like people felt that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
remember that.
That's wild as hell.
Like when people,
Well, if
when
everybody's
people
heel, what's the point?
Right, like that was the thing. Like when I'm trying to see another one that got me. Okay, and this gonna take it way back, and this gonna take it
when
way
Dusty
back, and this
Rhodes
gonna
joined the
sit up.
NWO when the American
Listen,
Dream.
oh my God,
Man, that had to be
come
awkward
on, man.
dinner for Cody.
that was awkward as fuck. Look,
I know that had to
now
be
look.
awkward dinner in the Rhodes household.
Okay, now what you just did was you just took it. Now you just put it in the setting.
Cody Rhodes,
Where
the
I
face
was
right
finna
now,
go.
one of the belt holders at AEW.
Okay, now look. Now the fact that you said Dusty Rhodes is about to put it in a setting to where this fucked me up. And we were, when I say we was all kids, we was kids. When Shawn Michaels
Mhm.
through Marty Jannetty through the damn window at the barbershop.
You said through when he kicked.
Kick,
Super kick.
kick. My correction. He super kicked the shit out of him
Right.
through the window.
This is the shit. Yo.
You did
My
not
God.
see that man again.
Hey, look, when I say
WCW.
the Rockers, I love the Rockers, my nigga. The Rockers was the shit.
Yo, when they used to
Okay.
go against the Hart family,
So yo,
Yo.
all right. So here's
Thank you. When
my
the deal, that was a match. That was match. That was the match. Cause you
Right.
man,
so I bet. So I'm gonna play devil's advocate slightly. Because let's be real, it has been times when turning heel is for the better of a character.
yeah.
Triple
no,
H.
it was great. No, I'm glad. You say Triple H. I'm glad you
Back
bring
when he-
Triple H up.
Back when he
When
was Hunter Hearst.
Hemsley, when he do the little curtsy and shit, it was some gay shit to me.
And it was funny because he was face then, and who was really giving him the blues? The Godwins.
Yep.
The
God,
Godwin
yeah.
bro. And he used to come out, they used to hit him with the slop bucket, and they used to give Hunter Hearst, they used to give Triple H the blues.
And
Yeah.
he used to team up with William Regal.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Man, I still
That was
miss.
the best.
I
that
still
was the
just
best
still
thing
miss.
for him.
I still miss the reformation of DX back in 06 and shit.
Oh, you talking about
Man.
like hold on, so like back when you say back in 06. Okay,
Yeah,
never
they
mind.
DX reformed.
Okay.
Well, it was just Shawn
Yeah, when
Michaels
we-
and Triple H.
Right.
And from like then to like 09, they was wild.
I can believe that.
Yeah,
I can see that.
They were faces. That's
I like the 90s DX.
You talk about the original one.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
I like the 90s
original
yeah,
because
better,
it's like,
but this one wasn't bad at all.
Like, they were fucking like
it
Shawn Michaels
it
and
wasn't,
Triple H came out of these wigs and were making fun of Vincent and Shane McMahon.
I remember that. I remember that. See, the thing of it is though, it's just like with the original DX, it's just like, okay, pretty much it was the click without the click though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then you got Shawn, Triple H, they both single, but then they can team up. And then you got Chyna, who this bitch was a beast, and she was killing any female in there and niggas.
Like, she
And then
became
you got
the Intercontinental Champion.
She beat
Thank
Triple
you.
H
That's
for
what I'm
the
saying.
belts.
That's what I'm saying. And then you had you had Billy Gunn and
Yeah, New Age
That's
Outlaws.
the New
That's-
Age Outlaws. You know what I'm saying?
There was a hell of a
They
tag
was-
team, wasn't it?
They had a tag team, so it's like you got everything in the squad that you need. It didn't trip, and then X-Pac, he's just a wild card. You know what I'm saying? But
So hey,
Like, that was
so-
1, 2, 3 kids.
Yeah.
yes.
thank you. I remember when he was 1, 2, 3 kid, and he beat Razor Ramon on Raw.
Sidebar. Who would you give it to? Who was your favorite tag team? Who was your favorite team?
Like out of what? Like
No, the period. Who was your favorite tag
Real
team?
tag team,
period?
like real tag team.
It don't even got to be real. It could have just been a union that a short-lived union. All of it. Who was your favorite tag team?
at that
Damn.
time, if I gotta go with favorite tag teams, I gotta give it to the Hardys.
Okay. That Frank.
Hey, that's a good one.
I got mine. It's gonna make you. It's gonna make you. I don't know if it's gonna make you feel away, but I got mine. Frank.
All right.
Mm.
So here's the thing, because they were never solidified.
When you say here's the thing, it's gonna be some bullshit. Go
Because they
ahead.
were never.
I know what Frank's going. I know exactly what he's gonna say.
That's because this is one of them short-lived unions that probably just wind up happening.
Right.
They're always fun though
But-
when they do.
Exactly.
Yeah. It was Rey Mysterio and
Uh-huh.
Juventud Guerrero.
And Batista.
No. This
Oh, I
was
thought
before
you-
that. This was WCW.
Oh,
It is like if you watch their matches,
that's
everything,
high flying.
but more importantly than that, everything after became the tag team standards.
Mm.
Like the stuff they was doing in the ring,
Yeah.
that was just them because they just came together, became the hardest finishers called Poetry in Motion.
That is true.
Motion, yeah.
You see what
Which
I'm
is one of the
saying?
best moves ever.
It was just the stuff they was just doing on the fly.
Like that is
Became
true.
tag team standards.
That's tough.
Damn.
That's hard.
That's tough. That's tough.
Dwight,
They
huh? Yo, see that make
Yeah.
you go. That make you go deeper in the bag.
you do, man, because now what I was thinking is like, that changed the whole criteria now.
Not for me.
It
And I'm-
What is
don't,
yours?
but it's
You want to know?
okay. All right, okay. You say okay, go ahead, say yours, and I'll say mine. Like,
Nah, go ahead. Go ahead.
fuck. Okay, all right. Now it don't matter if it was a short-term union
Don't matter.
or tag team.
Yep.
Fuck, man. Damn. This is a hard ass question.
Go ahead, give it a thought. The other, who you got? You got New Age Outlaws. Who
That's
you
what
got?
I'm saying. Look,
You got
I'm
Road
even
Warriors.
thinking of
You got the Road
Always a good
Warriors.
one.
Road Warriors. You got the Bushwhackers.
Come on.
Regardless,
You got the
regardless of
Dutch.
how simple they was,
Don't
they-
matter. They came in and they did work with the book.
it
Bruh.
work.
Bushwhack,
I'm
the
gonna-
Dudleys.
Look,
Devo,
listen,
get the table.
listen, look, I'm gonna even take it back even further. The Smoking Guns when Billy was with before he was with the New Age Outlaw. When they was doing the cowboy shit.
Come
Yeah.
on. Let's go.
I'm gonna give it to though, man.
Outlaws versus. Okay.
Oh, man. I'm gonna go ahead, man. The Heart Foundation, man.
the
Our
Outsiders.
foundation. Who you talking about? You talking about mama? Who you talking about, man? Brett
You could-
and Owen? Who? Brett and Owen?
See, look, see, that's what I'm
About-
saying. Now, do I have
about
to be
Jim?
because now
The
you
Heart
got
Attack?
Brett and Owen, you got Brett and the British Bulldog, and you got Brett and Jim the Anvil.
Right.
That's hard. That is
That's
crazy.
tough right there.
It is.
And they
I-
all technically sound. Technical.
Thought you was doing a tag.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Within the Heart
wait a
Foundation,
minute.
there are tags. That's the problem. That's the thing.
No, I was
Damn.
talking the.
No, but he
All right,
see, he
look,
got
okay,
hit. He
look,
got
all
hit.
right, look, all right, look.
Go ahead,
Okay,
go
I
ahead,
got
go ahead,
one.
go
I'm gonna
ahead.
scratch that. I'm gonna scratch it. The Steiner brothers.
Steiners?
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yep.
go ahead.
All right.
Yep.
Okay,
The Steiners.
now, as comedic as it was, they were effective in the story. It wasn't supposed to happen, but it did, and when it did, it worked.
Rock the sock.
Rock and Sock Connection.
That's what I thought.
Let's do it.
The Rock and Sock Connection did work. Not only
you
did
just say Rocky Star. How did I know you were gonna say that? How did I
Because
know
he
you were
finna-
gonna say that?
because he finna hit you with the
I knew it. Listen,
because you want to know why? Because you
I
finna get hit
swear.
with the Socko, and then you finna get hit with the People's Elbow, and that's the match. Thank you. End of story. That was
I
was
knew it.
classic.
I knew it. I
It was
swear. If
classic.
you be my look, if you my cuz for real, look, if you not my
Bruh.
cuz for real, cuz
bruh.
I swear I was thinking the whole time this nigga gonna say
Rock-
Rock and Sock Connection.
Because the Rock, it
Rock
was,
and Sock Connection.
but was it or was it not a fire tag team?
Hey, yo, it worked though.
It
You know what I
worked.
mean? Like
I
the
wanna say
promos
who's
worked out
better
though.
than
huh? What'd you say? What'd you say, Frank?
No, I said the promos worked though. They had like a weird little magic together on the mic too.
It did. It was
It was
just
a weird gimmick thing.
it was a weird little gimmick thing.
Okay, now
but,
without the gimmick,
it wouldn't have worked without the gimmick.
without the
It
wouldn't
needed,
have because
it
they
needed to
had
be
a
that.
yeah. I knew you was gonna say
Like, they
that
found a
shit,
way to
man.
bring the odd couple into
And make 'em-
wrestling.
It needed to everything that it was. It needed to be to work. The Rock still needed to be the face of the league. He needed to be
Right.
this larger than
Yeah.
life superstar, and the mankind still had to exist in this weird ass obscurity. It had to.
Right.
They was just so different. That's what made it work. I loved it. And I was even appreciative when Rock and Stone Cold teamed up very briefly. I know it was very brief, but I knew there was going to be a problem.
Very brief.
Yeah.
Super brief, but
You
Rock
know
and
what
Sock
that
connection.
reminds me of? It reminds me of when Batista and Rey Mysterio tagged up. Thunder and Lightning.
Yo,
They
I
was
know,
monsters.
man.
Man. That
It's-
shit was, they was popping.
Rey
Yo.
Mysterio was one of my favorite wrestlers, top 5. So
Yeah. All the way from WCW, he was one of my favorites. I love Ray.
right. You know
I
what
played
I'm
with
saying?
him most of the time when I played Nitro.
I can hear you on that. He got
Yeah.
busy. He got work. He did work.
I even put him in the Wolf. I even put
Whenever
him in the
he
Wolf
went
Pack.
low, his volume got real low.
What you say, girl?
I say when I was playing Nitro, I would make him join the Wolf Pack.
Yo,
No lie. I always wanted to see that back when it was the red and black versus Hollywood. I always wanted to see Rey
Yeah.
Mysterio come out of red and black attire joining the
In
Wolf
red
Pack.
and black. I wanted to so bad. So bad.
Like, man, Conan know he should have put him on.
Like,
Right,
I mean,
man,
don't
come on,
lie,
man.
man. I was like feeling the Wolf Pack when that shit happened.
Bruh. Gotta love
Right.
it.
He's supposed to, like, man, I gotta do it for La Raza, man. Fuck you
Man.
mean.
Like, I was into the Wolf Pack.
Man, that's little wrestling now though, man. It ain't
Ain't busting. It ain't like of course it ain't like it was. I mean,
like, man,
it's easy to say there was
wrestling just ain't the same.
when you sit when you really sit and give it some thought, wrestling had a nice little, honestly, a run that was probably at least 15 to 20 years when you think about it. Taking place from an era,
what?
Like,
a nice run from like
83.
and from there on to from there all the way up till when we was in high school.
Right.
Because like even from from the era of like Starcade and everything leading up to the early Attitude Era, deep within the Attitude Era, like it produced a whole nother grade. A whole nother grade of wrestling. It's just a whole nother grade of entertainment. It was just something completely different. You gotta hand it to them. Some of the people that wrestling produced, these were larger than life characters. You know what I'm saying? It's like for real. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like it's like, but I think that's the challenge because they can't reproduce that.
No, and really think about it. Like when you sit and think about it, like one of the big, it's like no matter how old you get, somebody that's still considered the Undertaker is still considered a problem.
Nigga, now listen, the Undertaker was my favorite.
Like he's definitely gonna
listen. When I was younger, I was like, "Is this nigga really dead?"
Yo,
look, I'm finna tell you this.
As kid, like, is this nigga really dead?
I'm finna
this
tell you
nigga a whole zombie.
Show you the credit.
A whole
Show
zombie.
you the credit to Undertaker. We all know wrestling is fake, right?
Yes.
Right.
We all know this, right?
Mm.
And knowing this, I was still genuinely pissed Brock Lesnar broke the streak instead of Shawn
I
Michaels.
fucking hated that.
He did.
I was pissed.
That's-
I was genuinely
It was like,
pissed.
where are we? No meaning behind that.
This is to credit
Look, it should
This
have went.
is the
It should have
credit
went.
Undertaker
When they
here.
did the heaven and
We
hell
know
thing.
it's fake. And I'm
And-
still fucking pissed.
Man, because he was breaking him back in. That's all it was. But it should have been legend against a legend. Heaven and hell. When Sean came down, I watched it. I ordered the shit. When
Man.
Sean came
He was on the
all-
little joint, all he draped in white and shit
Yeah.
was coming down off the little pulley joint there. Thing, you know what I'm saying?
bruh.
man, that shit was clean. I was like, okay, look, ain't nowhere in hell Sean go. I was like, okay, damn, Sean, my dude. Undertaker, my dude too, though. If
No, no.
anybody should be hit the street, it should have been Sean, man.
Yes.
Like when you think about
Vince
what went on
fucked
throughout
that
their career and stuff,
They never really entangled, but they
it
always
kept going
intertwined.
back
Though.
and forth and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They beef was the reason for the Hell in a Cell.
Uh-huh.
thank you.
Bruh.
That shit. That's what I'm saying. They should have. They didn't really think about that when they was putting that shit together. Obviously, because that shit sounds stupid to me. It sounded. It Brock. I was like, Brock
There was literally
Lesnar.
no meaning.
Brock.
Well, and honestly, Brock Lesnar was such a character. He was like, he came in. He wasn't just a regular heel. He was a super heel. So he was already easy to dislike.
Yeah.
It was like my cousin always said he was
Yeah,
the,
but it was like.
he was the Germans' answer to Goldberg.
Right. See, that's not. James, Greg, that's who.
Yo, because like I never rocked with Brock Lesnar. I just didn't. I don't know
It's
why. I
like
just didn't.
okay. It's like when I never really was a Brock Lesnar fan, man. I didn't get him, man. It's like okay, I put it like okay. One of the perfect things was okay when The Rock fought Hollywood when he came back.
All right. Okay.
Mhm.
I see what it did. See what that did. If anybody was, because that's they both like superstars, movies. You know what I'm saying? They done put a whole thing. I get that. That's who was supposed and Hollywood put The Rock over to like okay, you really the
You got the
face.
juice now. You know what I'm saying?
Sean should have done it. Yeah, Sean, like it's because now we done got older, so we really understand the ins and outs of what they be doing really now. They should have
Right.
let, if anything, to not tarnish the Undertaker shit. Because that one loss against Brock Lesnar, which when Brock Lesnar was really in there, he ain't lose to Brock Lesnar at all. So how the fuck? If anybody should do it, it should have been Sean.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
I'm still pissed. That's crazy.
I'm
But they did
I'm
that to
sorry,
sort
I'm
of solidify this unbeatable monster heel, but he's been beaten plenty of times before.
Who you talking about, Brock?
Yes.
Yeah.
There was around the time they were trying to build Brock as this undefeatable monster, but he's been beaten plenty of times before. They essentially tried to build him up to be a bad guy Goldberg.
Right.
But
Right.
Goldberg had a winning streak.
Cause
Thank you.
Stone Cold buried him, didn't he? I want to say Stone Cold got him up out of here.
I mean, like, Cena.
'Cause I-
Cena,
no.
Eddie Guerrero.
Cena.
Okay.
It was Cena. I think it was Cena. I
I
remember
want-
it was a
for the
stretch
US
that
belt,
Brock
remember?
couldn't.
Yeah, okay.
Huh?
Got Tommy.
Thank you. Yeah.
Help, because I'm trying to
Like, that's
remember.
when Cena put the spinners on the joint and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And he came, actually, is that when he came out to My Time Is Now?
Right.
Like that match?
Yeah.
Yeah, we ordered that
Yeah.
pay-per-view.
We did.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay. And hey, look.
Yeah, we
Hey.
did.
And a side note. That song was actually The CD was dope, nigga.
Look, that song was the
I
shit,
can't-
and everyone knows
Hey,
it.
look, he had joints with Murs.
He did jump.
Beat.
Yep.
His beat was the shit. I listened to it. The beats was the shit. That song was dope. In case you forgot, I fell off Michelle's hot knock your sweat off.
Like,
that
that song was the shit. Like as soon as I heard that
He
song,
had a joint with Ghostface.
He did.
like just based on that
Thank you.
theme song alone, I knew Cena won that match.
He won. Yeah.
And that's
He come
what
in with
helped
a
like the
whole thing.
actual knowledge of like how how they do pro wrestling. Like I couldn't watch an anime.
Just on
And
how
that-
live that song hit.
I'll tell you this. I don't know if either of y'all watched the anime Bleach.
Nah. That's what I'm
The main
saying.
character has a black woman singing his song. If
Okay.
I was a
He
villain,
won.
if I was a villain in that show, I'm out. I'm done. Like I quit.
Okay.
And look, that song was so hot. I was
And
like,
that's what I thought when Cena came through with My Time Is Now. Like he won.
Bet.
yeah, he won right there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I want to.
That
I wanna-
that-
I want to swing it over. I want to swing it back over to video games a little bit because I know this week, I know we got news that the PSN made some changes.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
How are
weird.
y'all? How are y'all feeling about these PSN changes?
Okay.
Me
see,
as it
I don't like
stands, as it stands for me, and let me know if I'm missing some stuff because the main thing people are upset about is that you can't make certain purchases as in a convenient manner. So, like, if I want to if I want to download PS3, if I want to download a PS3 game from PSN, I basically got to fire on my PS3. Am I right?
That's one of the
Yeah.
And also, you can't really use the PSN from mobile and from desktop like you once could. So
I didn't even try. I'm gonna have to log in and check to confirm that.
These sound like bad ideas.
Because the one I keep hearing
Look,
about
no,
is
it's all bad, man. It makes
It's the
it
chat.
difficult now.
Yeah, like there's something up with the chat.
It's like that's
Okay.
what I keep hearing the most about.
that they recording chats.
Yeah, and when people are like that, I look at them.
I didn't
badly
even
for
know
two
that.
reasons.
Yeah, that's a new thing. They PSN they're starting to
No, they're
record.
not though.
Oh,
No, they're not though. That's the thing.
okay. You talking
What's
about? Okay, so you talking about our personal game chats? They recording them shit now?
More like the
No.
party. No, your party chat. Like if you in a party, they recording those. That's what they.
No, they're not.
Okay, they're not. Frank says.
That's the thing. People are not reading.
Go ahead. What's
Your chat now has the option to be recorded for 20 seconds. To be
Ah,
sent
so
to, like anybody can
Okay.
actually do it.
Okay, I froze up. Okay, so they recording game chats now.
no.
No, anybody can do it. Like, so say for instance, right? You playing, let's say, Call of Duty or something, right? You on, it's like 3 a.m. and some little white or Korean kid or whatever is calling you a nigga.
Mm.
You can actually record that chat and send it as proof to Sony.
Oh.
That's what this is for.
So they make
Okay.
it. So they make it seem like whoever is at Big Brother PlayStation is just dropping in, recording whatever.
Right.
Right.
And it is not that.
Right.
People,
But
they're
what it
saying
is,
the whole chat can now actually be recorded.
so
Okay.
now it's snitch. So pretty much what it is snitch accessible now.
Right.
Yes. Okay. Because they make it seem like if somebody's using buzzwords, they gonna start recording and they sending it.
Right,
to-
and that's
Not
what I
like
was-
that at all.
Okay. All right. So that's not necessarily a bad thing.
You have a
Yeah.
much higher chance of that happening if you own a smart television.
I can believe that. So
Ooh.
now Now the
Okay.
other now the other aspect of what's going on with PlayStation. What's that? Like, cause it sounds like you say it's weird. What's weird about it? Cause I really don't see much to it.
I mean, I don't really see too much change, but the shit that is like it's just the format of it is just it's just weird. It's kind of weird. It just don't seem right. You know what I'm saying? It's like okay, you know somebody. It's like putting on a pair of shoes, and you know it's like putting on your pair of shoes, and you know somebody else. When somebody else then put their foot in it,
Hmm.
and you put it back on, it feels weird.
Okay. So really,
Yeah, it's more so.
it's just something that takes some getting used to.
Yeah, it's like what the hell? Like cause I heard about it, the changes, and then it's like okay, then I went on. It's just like I guess the navigating maybe. Like I can't really put my finger on it.
Hey, side note, you know what?
Yeah.
I understand the metaphor and everything,
Yeah,
Hmm.
but I'm still kind of mad because I know that there's people that are like crazy enough to stick their foot in somebody else's shoe.
Well, it
thank you.
happens. It's just
Like
it's a strange thing. Like maybe
why?
you got okay. Like maybe you got the homie that you like. Hey, look, let me rock those. You know what I'm saying? It's a select few.
No,
You're
no,
like,
no, no, no. I'm not talking about that. Like mentally, you are prepared for that.
Yeah, you
You
prepare for your
okayed that.
feelings to be
You
different.
okayed that choice. What
You
I'm
you
talking
oh,
you know
about is,
shoe
you
rake.
know, walking around on this earth, there are people that are crazy enough in their mind to stick their foot in somebody else's shoe.
yeah.
Okay, I missed some. What the hell?
Unwarranted.
So
What the
when
hell's
you
happening?
so when you say it
Like,
like so when you say it like that, that does sound like a wild
right,
violation.
that sounds like real
It
wild because now
is.
when you put your foot in that
And
shoe,
then you feeling
you
somebody else's,
recognize that it's not the same as it once was.
What the fuck happened?
your
What
grooves
is
is off.
happening?
And that means
Your
there's a
grooves
there's
is
a
off.
mysterious foot that's been in your shoe, and that's wild.
Right.
Again,
Look, that's
what the
look,
fuck? Where did this conversation go? They're like the 2 minutes I left the room.
Wait,
hey,
wait,
check,
wait, 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 wait,
hey,
wait,
check,
wait.
like, look, check this one though. That's like no, that's like you getting in the bed. You
Uh-huh.
But
got
no one's answering my question.
No, I tried to, but he had the new scenario.
Because
I
Scenario
got
of what?
I got a whole other one.
because
Look,
like yo, because
you in
like
the bed,
just to
that's like
piggyback
you
off the
in
shoe
the bed.
joint. Like just to
Listen,
piggyback off the shoe joint, like you ever
Back
like
to the shoe joint.
Can everyone stop and explain what the fuck happened?
because you know what's what. We like you ever put your foot in the shoe, you gotta look at your man's like, hey yo, son, did you just put your foot in my shoe?
put my
And
shoe.
And see,
like,
like that's what I'm talking about. The fact that that conversation is actually
Coming
somewhat
up.
potentially possible is disturbing.
it
It's
is.
disturbing.
And this is what the PSN is like now, is how I so
See,
Lewis
so the kid like we were talking about the whole thing with the like your conversations and stuff.
yeah.
Sort of akin that somehow.
basically what was said was
Basically,
that
like some
the PSN now, yeah, the PSN now
it was
is like
smooth when it happened. Look, like like
it
it made
was
sense. Like
cuz
You
bro.
know what I've been doing with these allergies, so I'm missing some shit.
No, what it was explained as like the PSN now, he was like, it takes some getting used to. It's kind of like when somebody else put their shoe in your foot in they foot in your shoe. It's kind of offsets your foot grooves. It's kind of different. So I understand. Look like D dropped out just a little bit. I think his signal. I don't know. I know he was
yeah,
outside
I
for a
just saw
second.
his name leave, so
But you gotta send him another invite.
yeah,
Me versus Alexander Aries.
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Oh, this wrestling game again.
Oh, okay. What y'all got some simulations going on?
Yeah.
Bet.
It's
So
me
no, but
versus this Goldberg type of dude. There's like so much behind these matches that I don't think WWE could have written and
so like
better because
I
these
never
things, this stuff's kind of spans games.
what Fire Pro?
Well,
Like on any other joints, I made them on.
All right, so I really have to explain some shit. So Frank had on the WWE games. I don't know if you know about the universe mode on those.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, he's back.
All right,
Yeah, good. So I don't know.
This is how I know.
What?
This is how I don't know what. Okay, this is how I know there's some hater shit going on because look, that's like going because my shit got it say if my device was overheating. That's bullshit. Okay, look, that's like getting in your bed. That's like okay, you got your side of the bed, she got her side of the bed. You get in the bed and it don't feel right. You know how your grooves and everything is. You been on my damn side.
Yes.
The new PSN format.
Man,
It's like somebody else been sleeping on my side of the bed.
Okay.
hey, I swear, I hate that. Like, just own up to it. I ain't even gonna be honestly. I'm not gonna be mad. Like, I'm gonna be mad you sleep.
I ain't gonna be mad if you just say you. Right, you been sleeping on my side.
Like,
why?
Right, like I'm not gonna be mad, but
why?
But it's like it's like you can feel like the covers don't lay quite right, like it's stuff like
don't
that.
lay on that way. Look, when you turn to the side, now you tipping over. Why the fuck am I tipping over?
Right,
It's
like
a
you know what I'm saying?
It's a different brand of bed coolness, if you will.
Thank you.
Right.
If you know, it's like it's like
I own up to it, Joe. You know what I'm saying?
It's strange. I know what you mean. I dig it.
Yeah. I know if you laid on my pillow, you got your pillows, I got my pillow. My head shape, purpose, and how I cover my pillow is different than you. When I grab this pillow, it's like a whole new chick now. Who's you?
Right. So PlayStation's new ad campaign needs to be Sony. It should be PlayStation. We just put our foot in your shoe.
In your shoe. For real. You just slept on your side.
Like, sorry, like, yo, cool out. But no, because the thing is, I've been seeing a lot of people upset about these changes to the PSN. And to me, they just sound like minor inconveniences. Maybe it's because I don't use the PSN in the way that they use it. Like, I don't like. I know they're saying like, okay, one of the things is like, it's not showing certain purchases made to like PSP, PS Vita, PS3. I think so. Like, if you and for you to purchase from the store, from the PS store to whatever medium you plan on, you gotta, for the most part, fire up that platform. So if I want to download a PS3 game from PSN, I need to turn on my PS3. Me, I really don't care. That's not a problem for me. Maybe it's because it's already set up, and I just want
my PS3 right over here. My PS4 is right over here.
Mine's unplugged right now, but I can easily plug it back up.
That's what I'm saying. Like my PS3 is put up right now, and if I don't want to. Why should I have to do that shit? Like I don't really want to. But I mean, I you know what I mean. So yeah, I see the inconvenience in that.
No, I see it too. It just isn't as bothersome for me. So
it was like that's my thing. Okay. I understand the severity of it to someone that it's severe for. It's like it's not a problem for me. But I understand.
I got one.
I understand.
I got the scenario.
Like theirs is put up. You got to go up to the attic or unbox it. Like it's a journey, and it's never close. Yeah. Like that's a whole day.
It's never close. Listen. Check this out.
Okay.
Look, I have another scenario. Now, follow me on. Just sit and just walk with me on this one. I done gave two already. This gonna be the third one. Okay, this gonna be a journey. That's like, okay, you finna smash a chick, right? And you already done went and bought a box of magnums, but she allergic to latex. Now you gotta go buy sheep or lamb skin.
I don't want to risk
why? I mean, shit. Just because she allergic to it, they work perfectly fine. You just gonna have a little slight allergenic hyperflare or whatever the fuck it is. That's extra. You know how much you gotta pay for magnums? I don't know. I ain't been paid for them for some years, but still, that
Hey,
shit
yo,
is a dilemma. That's damn near. That's a gram.
while I
That's
under,
a gram.
while I understand the inconvenience, I mean, I'm not gonna do it. Like,
That's an inconvenience.
Hey, Magnums is like a box of squares, though, man. Like,
I hear
Thank you.
Well, I hear
I
you.
was hoping it was a 12 gauge.
No, no, absolutely not. Absolutely,
Bruh,
I don't
you've
want
been
to hear.
married for forever. Different. I'm talking
like. I mean,
out
like
here
real
for a
talk.
while.
Real talk. You gotta
Niggas
choose
No.
between fucking and lungs.
Look, and this is
And look,
and honestly,
look,
and this is between me and the gang, me and y'all gang, and whoever's watching. You know what? I think been married for what going on 15 years, right? I think
forever.
we
You just
tried.
made me feel super old.
It's
Wow.
just on up to it. We washed up, whatever. But no, in the 15 years that we've been married, I think we tried to use condoms like once.
Yeah, and it was a waste of time.
Like,
There
yo,
got me with the spear.
like just like son, I'm like,
That's my point. That's my point.
I
Okay,
feel.
look. Okay. And
And,
this don't have nothing.
and
I
so
don't
I
even think
was,
this one have it.
huh?
Okay. Look, this one probably don't even have nothing to do with as far as about with the PSN thing no more. This is about the whole condom thing. This is why I love that I'm in a committed relationship
It's a fact.
and
This
condoms
way to have
are
your room smelling like balloons and shit
super
no more.
power. Look,
So with that being said,
that one look like you've been working for a damn like a party company. Listen, secondly, listen, this is the whole other problem. You buy rubbers and them shits is like damn near $10. Them you got cigarettes, gas, or weed or rubbers. Then you don't even use them.
so here's my
Hey, this
thing.
is like real
This
life
is a
though.
real ass conversation, man.
So for me, the
It
equivalent.
just went to a whole nother thing.
Okay, so I got
Just
you.
went
So I,
somewhere else.
so
Hey, this is
so
like real life, like for real.
so I got you. For me,
Like the Quiet Storm original from Mob Deep
Right.
needs to be playing in the background.
For real,
So-
like, that shit is real.
Right.
so for me, committed raw sex is the equivalent of leaving my plate of having my PS3 always hooked up. So it's nothing for me to just turn my PS3.
Listen, first off, it's not the equivalent. It's not the equivalent.
I
Because
said for
here, when I
me,
need it, I got it. I don't need that. That's not the equivalent. You gotta go with
for
something.
me, for me,
Okay, for
committed
you.
raw. the raw committed is the PlayStation. Yo, PS3 is in HDMI port 2. It's plugged up. It's ready to go.
I could just plug mine back up like a power cord.
That's all I gotta do. I just don't use it.
It's like on the right side
Like-
of my room.
All I have to do is take my power cord from the PS4.
Thank you.
And
I
switch
don't
it
even
over.
know.
I just
Listen,
turn it
I'm with you.
upside down and fit it in the PS3.
Hey, bro, I'm with you because I don't even have I don't even know what the fuck my cords is for my PS3 no more, but I know they are accessible for the same thing. So I just pack that thing up in there.
I'm just saying, look, man. I'm just saying, I'm committed.
That was just being
I'm just saying, look, I don't know.
Look, no, come on, get it out. That's what you were saying. Get it out.
It is. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, it's right there. It's plugged up. I look at it. Hey, baby, give it the wink, and I'm cool. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, yo, like I'm committed. I love her. She
Now
loves
Satan
me.
does it?
It's right there.
Joe?
I don't go backwards. That's the thing. If it's even sounding the same, I don't go backwards.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave me and my woman and my marriage out of this PlayStation analogy because
Yeah,
no,
because it's not the same. The shit ain't time.
it's not. So with that being said, my PlayStation is an HDMI 2. I don't need. I'm fine. I'm happy. I don't
Random
whatever.
feet in your shoes, sleeping on my side of the bed. Yeah,
And Magnum condoms.
and magnums when you don't use
Look,
them, or sheepskin and magnums, and the
That's a
money.
damn shame.
That's booty call. You didn't understand that? Look, I just thought about it.
The movie Booty Call, I ain't seen that so damn
That's
long.
I wouldn't do this shit. I wouldn't. It's not that damn serious.
Okay. Just saying, but I'm just
It's
saying
not that
though.
damn serious.
To me, it's that
hey,
it's just a push of a button. It's like, oh, I can't download this here.
hey,
Click.
for real,
Like,
I'm
yo,
finna tell you the most awkward moment ever.
go.
You in the gas station
Oh
with your
shit.
lady buying condoms. The chick behind the register is nice and she giving you the look.
Yo, thank
Yes.
you. I've never
Yes.
had that happen
I
to me in life.
fucking hate that shit.
Hey, look, you be like, look, you almost don't even want to buy them at all, and go
No.
out and come back in like, shit, I forgot something. Let me go back in and then be like,
So here's my problem. Well, it's not a problem. I've never had that happen. I've
I
been
know,
married. I've been married for so long that the
yeah,
only way I know if I'm being flirted with is if my wife is with me. So because she peeped that, she see that,
so
you
she
know.
bring she draw your attention like, hey, she flirting with you.
Not even that, like
I know,
cause like you know,
I
because
know,
because it's I promise you, I think we was online at a Walmart or Jewels one day, and I'm putting the bags in the cart because we leaving the checkout. I'm putting the bags back in the cart. We're gonna make our way to the car. And once it was all said and done, she liked it, got her eyes slapped out her head. I said, shit, what happened? Like all I did was put the bags in the cart. She was like, "Who?"
I
She was like,
cheat
"She was
her.
all in your damn face." I was like, "Oh, word? Guess I was cute today." I mean, but still,
But
like that's the only way I know. I'm not pick. I don't pick up
Hey,
on that.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. Look, sometimes we are stupid and sometimes we smart as hell to it. I'm gonna tell you something right now. Look, I've been encouraged to flirt. Nigga, look, I found out I get free chicken, nigga, from churches or Popeyes, nigga. Or I
See
get
that?
free.
hey,
I
look,
really
you
don't
know
give a
what?
damn well.
See, I don't even count that as flirting. I count that as survival.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
That's
you.
different.
That's who she said it's first.
And
I
it's
said survive.
like low
Don't
key,
turn
And
down
I
low.
the
can't
extra
name the
pussy.
restaurants because then that mean that
You take that. You take.
if I name which restaurants, I can't get my free joints no more because a lot of times they ain't changed.
Hey, look right now. I felt like a chicken hoe. 'Cause, I got a whole free 10 piece after I bought a 2 piece.
Son, because look, yo, it's
Hey,
survival,
look,
especially when
was
your
it
family.
fire though?
Yeah, it was fire. It probably tasted better because it
Hey,
was
well,
free.
listen, and they was fire. They was fresh. And yeah, free chicken tastes better. Free chicken tastes way better than chicken you paid for.
Of course, it
Yeah,
Right.
was
So
they was
fire.
fresh.
look. Like what I'm saying is, as long as it's fire, does it really matter?
It, probably not.
No,
No,
no.
no.
That's
Listen,
all
I
I'm
had
saying.
plans on buying a 2 piece biscuit. Just 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. I got a whole extra 10 pieces, a free drink, and some coleslaw.
So you wound up with dinner. So blonde. Yeah.
I had dinner. Thank you. I had dinner, but I felt like a chicken hole after the fact. When I thought about it, I just so technically asked for chicken.
It ain't like you slung wood for it. It was just like, yo, you found yourself in your bag that day and you got free chicken for it. What?
Oh
What's the
no, oh
problem?
no, I reached all in the bag. I don't feel. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I mean, that's because probably I was high, and then I thought too far into it. But at the end of the day,
You
hey,
got chicken.
I
Look,
had a
man.
whole. I love chicken, and I had enough. I didn't feel selfish no more because now everybody else ate
Man.
too.
The year is
Hey,
2020.
look, I'm finna tell you one.
Okay.
It was hilarious to me, but honestly, I really don't understand how the other dude is not a serial killer.
Oh yeah, this should have been fire here.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Like,
Before you arch your eyebrows, walk with me.
because
So, I was going to Lincoln Tech at the time. The joint over there in Maywood.
Yeah.
Right there, like in this, like right out in the parking lot and everything and stuff. It's a McDonald's right there. So we on lunch. Like one of the dudes from the school, he's right in front of me too. He's in there. He tried to order whatever. He tried to grab, he ordered his food and he tried to grab an apple pie. The lady behind the register say they sold out. He say, cool, okay, and he keep it moving, right?
Please tell me they found your apple pie.
Me, she was kind of cute and everything, so I'm sitting there messing with her and shit while I place my order, and I asked for an apple pie, and she give me 2.
Hey, yo, I would have shot that whole bitch up.
Like, dude should look like Sephiroth from Final Fantasy 7.
Funny as it
just
is
walking
on my
through the fire.
As funny as it is on my end, I would completely understand if dude wanted to try to body me.
Yo, honestly, it wouldn't have
we would have been fighting for real, but I understand.
No, you know what?
You would have been her.
Nah, yeah, it wouldn't.
But
not you, not you.
I'm just saying.
But
I understand if homie wanted to be mad at somebody.
I would have,
man. He didn't, and I gave him I gave him one of my joints. You know what I'm saying?
I would have struck down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger.
I would have looked like Sephiroth in Final Fantasy 7. Just walking through fire.
You will know. I am the
Lord. When I lay my
vengeance upon me.
It didn't even have to go there. It's pie. It didn't even have to be there. Go that far. Like that's how you feel. Word.
Hey, but okay, so look, hold on. Let me just make sure I get this shit straight. So he told him
there was no.
We ain't got no more damn. So basically, she gave him the version of we ain't got no ugly nigga pie.
You know what I'm saying? Now me, I'm thinking I'm being an asshole with her and shit. So I want her to react on something. I just said, you just heard me tell him ain't no more pie.
He's like, how much money to turn one of those pies to a nigga pie?
Like I'm trying to fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? I'm being an asshole when I ask for the pie, and she give me 2.
This is your equivalent. This is the equivalent of Leroy asking for her to show the movie.
It wasn't no more pie. I'm just being an asshole.
I was just going to say that. That's the equivalent of asking, "Can you teach me some moves?" Like,
you know what?
I would have shot that bitch up. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, we talked about this shit week before last.
What?
That would have been that breaking moment. This bitch didn't give me no fucking pie, but she gave this nigga some. 2 of them, not 1, 2. He could have been saving
like I said,
that pie
I would just set fire to this place. Everything has to burn.
Now, like the fact that I got my meal first, and I like you know what I'm saying. I know he saw her give me those pies. So my thing is, I'm trying to give him this pie so he don't come to school in the trench coat.
Right. Did he take it?
Yeah, he took the pie and everything. He was like, thanks, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He was like, dude was bad.
Gun blade.
So the moral of the story
is...
You
just say, you know how many...
So the moral of the story
you saved lives that day. That's what you did.
Moral of the story is the PSN changes are much like asking for a pie, getting none, and the guy after you gets 2. Is that what this? Is that what
you get these hands on?
Hey, I like how you brought it. Hey,
it's out there in the ether now.
Is that what it is?
It's out there in the ether now.
Right.
That magnanimous cannot be unsaid. It's out there now.
Because that's what it is. The PSN changes are equivalent to asking for pies, getting none, but the guy behind you got 2. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened.
Well, or random feet in your shoes.
Nope.
Right.
I ran the foot in your shoes underselling it now. Look how far we've come. No.
Look, honestly, I don't know if I can say that that's underselling because can you imagine the feeling of
It's
random
wrong.
foot?
It feels
Another
wrong now.
person foot in your shit.
Like, yo,
And then you
son.
start look, and then you start getting psychological with this shit.
You
And you
know it
like
gotta
you
be
can
one
imagine
of
maybe
these
this
people
motherfucker
closest to you. You
So
let
you
them
did
into
it.
your
Maybe
home.
these motherfuckers didn't wear no socks. Maybe these motherfuckers' feet was nasty and dirty. Well, I'm putting my foot back in the crime scene right now.
Not a crime scene. Yo, son.
You don't know. It's the
It's
audacity
just
that they
random
had.
foot has been there.
Okay.
Right.
I don't
When
need.
your
Like,
big
it's like a
toe
real life disturbing thought.
listen,
I'm
okay,
100% troubled.
okay,
So
I
I'm,
got
You know
a
what I'm
whole
saying?
nother one. I got
That's
a
like
whole
that's
nother
like
one.
a fear
That's
you
like
didn't
finding
know
out
that you
another
should have.
on your drum.
And how could you know about this?
not, yo,
How could
son.
you miss it is the question. How could you not know about it? That's like another nigga wearing your boxer briefs.
Hey, hey, tell niggas to chill out, B. We ain't doing that. No.
I'll be honest. If those nigga
Oh,
pull my underwear, it's beef on sight.
Beef on sight. We got
Like,
to
we are
fight,
going
bro.
back to 10 paces and I'm only turning 3.
Right?
I'm catching you right on top.
Like
Hey,
you
that's
were wide with
one.
a
That's
horse
Red
head at
Dead
the foot of
1.
your bed. Fucking with it like
Yeah, we got to do a Red Dead 1 on that one.
son.
It's just certain lines that you do not cross. Like,
Cross. Yeah. But you see how
Right.
I got it back to video games though? Because
You
that's a
did.
red. Remember in Red Dead 1, you was able to do duels.
Son. Yeah, you could, couldn't you? Huh, okay.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I've done any of them. Bet.
full
Yeah,
circle.
I tied all
Only
that
Red
shit
Dead
back
I
in.
played.
I
All
tied
right.
it all
What-
back in. I'm
what
turning
else?
on 3 in the 10. Nigga, pow, we gotta go. I'm gonna give you 2, nigga. I'm gonna give you. You gotta go, Bobby. Can't be alone out here.
Yo, what else we got on? What else we got on the table?
Hey, you know what? I got something. I got.
Yo,
Can't be
Go ahead.
alone out here.
yo, son. No, what you say you got? What you say you got?
Hey,
There?
hey, man. I was thinking about games that should be made that ain't been made yet.
Go ahead. What you trying to see done?
The Turtles, man. They
A
need
new
to do an
Turtles?
open world Turtles. Yeah, like they do. Okay.
You are
Hey, how
dialed
they-
into this open world. You are locked in.
love it.
I'll be honest, I gotta disagree. I don't need an open world
No,
Ninja Turtles.
no. Wait a minute. In my opinion, hold on with me. Before you disagree,
No, I
I'm
understand.
gonna change it back. Okay.
Bust it.
I've thought about this shit for a while. Okay, look. Okay. And they need to make the Turtles, first off, not like how they've been trying to change it, but how the Turtles was in the movies in 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Not these new age Turtles, the beginning Turtles. Movie 1 and 2 Turtles.
You talking about our Ninja Turtles back in the day? Was
99 Turtles
Right.
and
Not that CG.
like 91 movie.
I
You
know.
talking about
91 Turtles.
you
Yeah.
talking about our Ninja Turtles? Okay.
Turtles. Our Turtles, right? And then they make it okay. It's like like how they did Spider-Man, because you can live above, you know what I'm saying, the top, and then the city. Okay, that's cool. But then make it to where underground, because they was in the sewer. They make the fast travels for in the sewer, the hideout is in the sewers, and if you come up, you gotta hide the
a whole nice
a
little
whole nother
and a nice little little base operations in the sewer. That-
yeah. Under that, and you can upgrade it, you know what I'm saying? And you pick
I will-
start off like
So what they doing with Gotham Knights?
Honestly, truthfully, I would like to
right.
see. I would like. I can't front,
You just described Gotham Knights.
but for Ninja Turtles.
That's legit.
I mean,
Gotham Knights, basically what he described.
okay, but it could be in the daytime too, though.
Like that's what we sell. We in the daytime.
They can
Hey, yo.
come out, but they got disguises though. And then you know what I'm saying, they got the turtle bus and shit. And, you know what I mean?
Honestly, I would
Hey,
like. I
you
like
know
the
what sounds like a weird deal breaker for me about this?
what?
I will be on board with this if I can go topside with the trench coat and hat.
He just said that.
That's what I want. That's what I just
You
said.
know what? If I could do that, I'd be on board with this.
I would.
That's what I'm saying.
He said he can do
Daytime,
this.
you
Walk
have to-
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because remember that's all you need.
12 gauge.
That's all you needed to not be discovered. So you just got your little front door on, the Harlem Night hat.
Right.
the
They got their little blue blockers and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. My name is G. I'm coming off as the shotgun. Man, I love these blue blockers.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I can do that, I'm on board with this.
I like the idea of I like the whole aspect of there being a base of operations. I like stuff like that give me the opportunity to fully be engulfed in something like that because I mean we grew up with the turtles, so to have an environment of their own where you can kind of explore and mess around in and even upgrade.
Let me adjust the turtle van. Like let me trick that out.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Each one of them, because they all had their own specialties. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ralph, he could do
or something like tinkering with it, like
Michelangelo,
like level up your turtle van or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
I'll be
Michelangelo,
on board
he
with
could
this,
do shit
you know what I'm saying?
with the pizza shit, and probably do something at a video game thing or a pizza thing. They do like little mini games and making pizzas and shit.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
like
with that. Honestly, that'd be
Leo and Mac,
like,
Leo and Rap.
yeah, like Donatello probably working at a radio shack undercover and shit. Like get your tech shit up. Like I mean, like it's so many different ways they can evolve it, and they could do it like you could pick like each. But when they started though, you would be all separated in different parts, probably of the city. Like they probably like we wake up or something. And we gotta learn different moves over again and techniques and have flashbacks and like they have it we have our own different set of missions in the beginning, like almost like Grand Theft Auto 5 with the you know what I'm saying at the bottom.
The only thing is this is a Turtles game. I'm not the biggest co-op head, but this gotta have couch co-op.
It would.
See, that would be the thing. Like,
the problem is a lot of games haven't quite figured out how to do couch co-op on third-person games. I don't know how this is a hard concept, but honestly, a lot of companies haven't figured this out.
But here's the thing, though.
You know,
it has been
doing that for right now.
That's so like with that. If a company hasn't really figured that out, that's BS. Off the strength of games like what's that Army? If you familiar with Army of Two, anybody play Army of Two? That's
a first person game,
oh, man.
I'm not talking about first person shooters. I'm talking about third person action.
It wasn't.
Army of Two is third person.
I thought that was first.
No. It's third person.
Army of Two is
third person.
Quite true, but even still, it is a shooter.
Look, not
much different. Honestly, you know how Devil May Cry 3 special edition for the Switch is at the very least Bloody Powers mode is couch co-op.
Yeah,
a lot of games haven't figured this out.
But that's why I bring up Army of Two because I got part 2 here on PS3. Me and Joshua sat up there next to one another and ran through that game.
Yes, but again, Army of Two is still a shooter.
Yeah, my son
look, I'm finna throw this out. I'm finna throw this out there.
Go ahead.
Platinum Games, are y'all listening?
But Army of Two is still a shooter.
Okay.
And all you really need for that is a split screen.
See, look, right. Okay, now look.
Third person beat 'em ups and hack and slash action games.
Tell me Platinum Games could not do what we say.
They already made one Turtles game. It was decent, but not their best work, but decent.
I know, but like let them have a
they doing it though.
Right here.
Avengers. They doing it with Avengers though. Like you can play online And all you got to do is like, okay, say for example, we all agree it's 4 of us. Okay,
I'm gonna be honest.
my
Fuck online. Like fuck online and toss it over here.
and play do co-op shit. We
Like
all just
fuck
gotta-
online and throw it over here.
Mm.
If me and him want to pick up sticks on Avengers on the same fucking screen and monitor, is that possible?
You know what?
The
No,
very fact you have to take that long pause means it's not.
no, that's not. That's not it. Okay.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. Moving on.
Even
All right.
Turtles, any Turtles game is bringing out any 80s kid.
There's no
Right.
way to escape this nostalgia. It's not
It's
possible.
going to happen. Yeah, just one thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen, man. I don't think it's
You
ever
need
gonna
that couch co-opness. That's a chunk of
You
your
do,
sales.
and that's the thing I've been missing with a lot of shit. That's like even like now, like they got it on PSN. That Need for Speed. I remember like the only way now you can do co-op like multiplayer shit and online with
online.
other people. You can sit and play and race motherfuckers right next to you playing Need for Speed.
And I don't understand how this is not done because a lot of gamers grew up, had kids who are playing games with them.
Yes.
And
I
yet
mean,
somehow
right there. Who
most
the fuck on the internet?
multiplayer is only online.
Right.
I mean, I guess
This makes
that
no sense when you rethink about it.
that's
Why
just
do I have to
I don't
buy
like that
two
shit.
systems to play games when they live in the same house?
yeah.
Where you got married
Same
couples,
house, right.
gamers, and yet to play most things, they gotta have two different systems.
Right. Right. That's like my lady, she wanna play motherfucking RD2 with me. She said, I'm gonna get me a system. I'm like, okay.
Man, imagine how much
They
more
ain't
fun
playing
that could be if y'all two could play right there next to each other.
Word.
Split
So-
screen.
Like,
Right.
imagine the bonding that could.
But honestly, I'm on board
Thank
for
you.
I'm on board
That
for
was
a Turtles game. I can't front. I'm on board.
I'm gonna
Yo,
have to turn on.
I'm still on
I'm gonna
board
turn
for
on Turtles in Time later.
so
Hey, you know what? You
What's
know
up?
what?
Hey,
I would
hey,
need to
Turtles in
do
Time was
thing
dope.
like how Rocksteady did with Batman, where you could pick the skins.
mhm.
Because I would want the 80s cartoon turtle skin.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh man. You know they didn't give you
That's
that
how
and
I
give
was
you
thinking,
and somehow give you
That's
the
how
skin
I
of the old
was
movies.
thinking, though, like, you could
Yeah.
change, like you could change different, you know what I'm saying, and do all you have all them options to where you can change and throw this skin, throw that skin on, and you know what I'm saying, different Splinter skins, different Bebop Rocksteady skins, Shredder skins, have all
Like
of
I'd
them.
be on board for this to go fight the cartoon looking Foot Clan and
Right.
stuff.
Word.
Yeah.
Word. Yeah, I'm with
Like
that.
if that all that can happen, I would be completely on board with this.
Yeah.
I think they just
Like
being
straight
lazy.
word.
I don't know why
Would be
they
riding
have
around
been.
the turtle van.
You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
And I think Rocksteady would be good to do that.
Like have
Rocksteady,
shoot frozen pizzas and stuff, man.
Honestly,
Rocksteady
I want
Platinum
Platinum Games. I honestly don't want Rocksteady to even touch something like this.
No?
They have it real. Wait. I want to make sure I got my companies right. Rocksteady, like Batman Arkham.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Then like they're a good. Then they're a good company for that.
Oh, were you thinking about GTA?
Right, Rockstar.
Oh no, it's
Right,
Rockstar.
okay.
Nah.
I always get the names confused. But honestly, I want Platinum
I
Games.
got you the whole rock.
Exactly.
I got you.
But honestly, I want Platinum Games more. Like Turtles being fucking giant Ninja Mutant Turtles, their fights all get a lot more wackier.
Right.
A company like Platinum Games, the Transformers Devastation, Bayonetta, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, Nier Automata. The fights get
Kind of
crazy. Exactly.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Lost homie.
Yeah.
Bring him back.
And I add another thing. I don't need. I'm not saying Rocksteady can't do this.
Mm-hmm.
They just haven't shown me anything where they can. all the games they've done have been Batman related.
Right.
And I don't need another gritty, dark, like brown game.
That's a brown. No. You know what? You know a game I would like to see made. I would like to see a Zelda. I would like to see a Legend of Zelda, but Old Man Link.
But what?
You say
Oh.
old man Link,
Okay.
like a grizzled old.
Like
Yeah.
a much older veteran.
Yeah, because like okay, if you pay attention to the lore of for the most part just how Zelda's rocking, it's there is a Link that gets lost in the woods and dies. He becomes a Starfall. He dies.
You know what? One of the games sort of Twilight Princess sort of alluded to this. You
Okay.
actually were removed
Right.
from the skeleton knight.
And the Link, yeah, then and it's supposed to be, and supposedly the Link that you learn your sword skills from is one of the older Links. Quite possibly the Link that goes off to find Navi. I would like to see a Link that gets older, hardened, grizzled, all those techniques he still retains, like old man strength. Whole new adventure, him trying to find his fairy friend still. I would like that. If not that, I would like to see a Legend of Zelda that takes place in the future. More so, let's see, Modern City. Not the King of Hyrule, but Mayor of New Hyrule. Ganon's like evil head of, it's like the evil head of the corporation type style, you know, something along the lines of that. Link, he teenager of course, but lives with his uncle, quote unquote, yet again uncle. They heavy into history and such. Of course, he still comes across Master Sword, blah blah blah. Something along. I would love to see a Zelda done in those fashions.
I realistically don't see that one happening.
Neither do I.
The old man Link, I do see could happen.
Yeah, that's
You know
one.
what? If they did it like, how do I put this? If they looked at Disney,
Whoa.
Nintendo could actually do the Link he's talking about.
Which Link are we talking about?
The more futuristic.
The more futuristic Link.
So here's like, so stick with me
It
and I'll
is
let.
behind.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Excuse me.
I hope the
It
same.
is a working formula behind like a couple of successful titles. The Percy Jackson thing,
No, yeah,
Harry Potter,
yeah.
and
The difference, I know exactly what you're saying, but the difference in those stories, like they kind of come from like modern city life and essentially get taken to this fantastical world of magic and shit. Greg's idea kind of supposes that this sort of stays within modern city world.
Not
See,
quite.
this
I
is
didn't give
gonna-
you. I got it kind of fleshed out. I didn't get very deep into it. But go ahead. I'll let you know.
because like what I would suggest about this is that over time we treat this like sort of like real life.
Yeah,
Let's say like Lincoln them was more so like the Middle Ages
yeah,
Mhm.
and everything. We bring the game up to a point where magic is not practiced
yeah.
Right.
and everything. Link comes from a magical bloodline. Like honestly,
Yeah.
like
He does.
right. Like I'm not even saying that to amp the story up. Like in the actual game,
He does. Years of his ancestors holding a fucking magic sword has to do
Mhm.
something.
right,
Has to be some magical irradiation or something.
right. So use that. You know what I'm saying? Like he comes from a magical thing and everything. He grew up like one side of his family always telling it like
Yeah.
his mother's side or something. I don't know, or you know, I don't have an exact recipe or something, but he's hearing the stories. He's growing up hearing the stories and everything.
So the way I imagine this working, honestly, because it would, I've always thought it'd be like for it to be set futuristically, it would be kind of strange for this all out magical enchantment type of a deal. So stick with me. Setting, of course, 20,
Not necessarily. I'm gonna finish your thing, but
but like is but this is to me, this is how it connects. Time setting, 20XX, who gives a shit?
Right,
for the
Um
same year as Mega Man.
Whatever, fine, that's cool. Um but like, okay, Link himself is still teenager of high
Yeah,
school age, and for plot purposes, he runs an antique shop with his uncle.
yeah,
In the pawn shop, they have the Master Sword. Master Sword, for the most part, is dormant, no real magical powers.
right.
Ganon, of course, he's not this king of thieves, evil, at least in his form. Everybody right now is a futuristic dormant version of their past selves, if that makes
Yeah,
sense. So
I get what you're saying.
boom, all right, cool. So now,
Yeah,
so
I'm trying to figure out how they're all dormant versions of high school girls, but that doesn't matter.
Right. Doesn't matter.
so like so in a
that over here.
so but like the only ones that's really hip to this is like Link's uncle and of course Ganon. Like
Yeah,
Ganon, of course, for some odd reason or through some way, he wants to restore that type of a power to
he's
gain some form of.
you can say Ganon is fucking to live forever.
He'd be like the
That's fine.
Mumra thing.
Okay, boom, we could go with that. That works for me. Um, and of course, Link's uncle, being wise, was able to maintain and learn and keep the legends alive in some form of fashion. Now, the way that it will work gameplay wise is that even though they are in a modern world, there are still older artifacts and older, maybe even locations, sword pedestals, whatever. There's still something alive that's able to link back to the past in a sense. So I would assume like dungeons themselves, like the master sword will act like, as a key, kind of takes you back in time, get some things done, helps change some things for the future, if that makes sense. I always wanted to
I get
Zelda.
where you're going, but I was gonna say the whole magic thing still being well within the world
Yeah.
could still work. Just look at honestly Final Fantasy VII. Look at how
Okay.
at the time that game was made, how modern that was, and yet materia, magic, like all this stuff is well known.
Yeah.
Like science in that world, science. If you ask a scientist if this stuff was real, they go like, "Well, yeah,
Yeah.
it's part of their world."
I kind of dig that. Okay. Word.
Man, my character on here looks like he needs to be in a '90s arcade beat 'em up.
He does.
Yo, did we send Dwight another invite?
Yeah.
Oh, he
I
must
sent
have.
him one too, but I just sent one.
Okay. Let's see what's up.
Damn, these allergies, man.
Anywho, uh, what else? What else we got on the table while we here?
Uh,
'Cause I'm sitting up here watching Josh. He playing this the Ghost of Tsushima. What do you call this? Online joint.
so
What's up?
this is one thing that has really been like pissing me off. Like I see it a lot online.
Go ahead.
I need grown people to stop trying to have opinions about children's anime.
Elaborate. I'm lost. Well, I'm not. I'm not gonna say I'm lost, but go ahead.
Like, okay, so they will tell you what exactly like people have a problem with these anime like the shonen anime and thing.
Okay.
So you're aware of that genre, I guess would be a
A
decent
little
word here.
like a little
Like
subgenre.
with shonen.
Not entirely. What is shonen exactly?
So you know about like Shonen Jump and all of that, right?
Yeah.
So when you see like a lot of that style, so the like
Hold up,
the
because
Yugi,
I got Joshua here. He's pretty much explaining like shonen, kind of like those anime that I guess come out of Shonen Jump.
typically, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's a more importantly than that, it is it's a type.
Okay.
It's young adult almost.
You
If you're
as far
into like
when you
books.
say young adult, when you say young adult, not necessarily characters, but well, would the characters be considered like young adult, maybe teenager?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right.
It
Cool.
thinks this is the like this is
Oh, so
your
these animes that pretty much where the protagonists, antagonists are for the most part young people.
right, this is your Harry Potters, your Percy Jackson,
Well, honestly, that's like
your
so
teen
that's
titans
like a that's such a large that's so much anime right now though.
yeah, and things. But here's the thing about that though. You can directly tell like because some are just in that time frame. Some are full on like a lot of times. This is why I say it's like a whole little genre thing. A
Okay.
lot of times, like it was like the teenage male boy is completely aloof of girls
Right.
and stuff. This isn't the same type of thing with like your animes like DNA 2 and stuff where you still have the teenage boy hero and all of this and stuff, but he transforms into the mega playboy. It's a
Okay.
completely different type of little anime.
All right.
You
I
know what
think
I
I get
mean?
what you mean. All right, but
But
as,
basically, what we have is
Where we
these
at now?
grown dudes and stuff,
Okay, I know where you're going. Know where you at?
like Mr. Duck Dynasty Beard himself and shit, trying to have an opinion about the need for more depth or character development. And it's like there's
but
nothing
this is
wrong with this.
something. The thing is, on I guess if I'm gathering correctly,
Do a clear
the
pop.
the target demographic would be younger people that would I guess would
Right,
identify more.
right. It's like your grown ass is looking for something because you were too afraid to watch Law and Order or something.
My thing is, it's like there's plenty anime out there with character
With more
development.
adult things. Right,
That's why I started watching Berserk. So
right.
Yeah.
It's like go watch those
mm,
instead of complaining about something for 7 and up.
I watched Berserk Dead. I do need to sort of watch out with something happier.
yo, look,
Like, man,
once that whole sacrificial little eclipse happened, I think I
yeah.
needed to like somebody comment. I was watching it on YouTube, and I read the comments. She was like, they actually like once that episode was over, he's like, I just had to go pray. Like yo, because
Look,
that's
I have this thing.
I was like, I understand
I
because
have
that was
this
just
thing.
messed up.
I do Berserk, Baka no Test, and then I take a break for a while.
Oh man, Baka no Test. Oh god. Oh god, so much dumb in that. Like I went berserk. Then I had to go watch Fairy Tale for some lighter hearted
Like
because I
yo,
need to see some of the stupid in that.
and it was
Right when
like,
she just told dude to get out. Get out.
And honestly, and
Make it when I got here.
Get out.
and honestly, the newer seasons of Berserk aren't as dark as the original '97 anime.
I'm gonna be honest. How do you over dark? What happened? Like, you can only go another direction.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest.
Yeah,
You can only kind of gradually go.
Yeah, like yo,
Like, that shit
I'm
ended.
surprised they ain't Care Bears now. I'll be honest.
Well, that shit ended with Berserk, with Guts getting his arm destroyed. His girlfriend being raped, and his
lost his
friends
eye.
being murdered.
Yeah, all his friends were eaten and sacrificed. That's good to say. All his friends sacrificed. His girl got raped, and he lost an eye
So he's
and arm.
So I'm gonna try to bring him back again.
Right.
So whatever happened, I don't know. Maybe he had to restart his phone or something.
Probably.
I don't know. But I'm trying to bring him back again.
All right.
He's a woman ass.
Like, let's see what's cracking. Yeah, these allergies ain't helping nothing.
But yeah, but like sitting up there, but yeah, but that's the thing though. It's anime out here like you can't really get upset about this. Like, the character development and everything. It's like, but it's a good chance that these same people that cry about that are the same people that get upset about Teen Titans Go. Or
right.
It's like, honestly, it's okay to appeal to children. Like, at its heart, it's a cartoon. Let it go.
Man.
But I understood the initial anger at it, because Teen Titans Go was still around when all the other DC cartoons fell off.
But people know why. See, that's my thing. Everyone loves to like bitch and complain, but to the network, Teen Titans Go was the thing that was selling. All the merch and all the other side stuff.
Mm-hmm.
People went on the websites and stuff. They were looking up Teen Titans Go.
Yeah.
When people were buying toys, it was Teen Titans Go.
Right.
So as a corporation, they definitely going to look at money. They're not going.
That's their job.
Their money talked. See, the fans. It's my problem with hip hop right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's my same exact problem with hip hop. Everyone loves to talk about how it's so many other artists and stuff, but
who do you support?
Downloading their stuff.
Sorry, it's that question. Who do you support? Yeah, you may not like Teen Titans Go, but Teen Titans Go is all up in your face. But are you supporting Teen Titans?
Or Young Justice,
Young Justice.
Young Justice was out at that time. That Green Lantern.
I like that Green Lantern cartoon.
Right, you know what I'm saying? That was actually a dope show too and stuff.
But whatever it
wasn't getting no love.
Exactly. So the company gonna get paid. They gonna do what it's the nature of the beast.
And see, everyone was mad at Teen Titans Go because it wasn't the next Teen Titans, like in the line of the
other one.
Right. And so everyone just completely disowned it, and they didn't even speak about it, right?
Right.
But kids still purchase things.
Mm-hmm.
Kids were watching the show that was aimed at them.
Well, all the people in like our generation and stuff that was talking about they wanted the next Teen Titans or the next season of Young Justice and all of that. We were online illegally looking at those episodes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There
you go.
Okay, we got him back. There we go.
My bad, man. Got a damn call I really didn't want. Well, it was one of my sisters and shit. But I don't know how the fuck I accepted the call and kicked me out. I would love the fuck out of that.
Yeah. But no, just to catch you up, Dwight, what we talking about now is it's pretty much just a legion of grown ass men out here getting mad at anime that's aimed at children.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Right.
Not just anime and show.
Right.
Okay.
It's like legit, like grown ass people that got like Duck Dynasty, Thor and Odin, all father ass beards and shit, getting mad that Ash from Pokemon ain't hitting Misty skins yet on camera. Like
Slow down.
essentially.
Can I hold on? Wait. Whoa, is that a thing? Like, are people upset at that? For
probably.
Well, probably somewhere, but
Oh.
that's just
right. But I'm throwing out extreme hypothetical.
I thought that was
It's
real.
sad that it probably is a thing though, but
look, I remember when I had to explain to someone that it was like they was upset that Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0 was not aired on like
on
Kids
4Kids.
WB and whatnot.
Right.
Season 0,
Okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0. This nigga was a fucking murderer.
Okay.
And this was the good guy.
Yeah, Pharaoh.
All right. Season 0. What? I was a
You can
Yu-Gi-Oh!
look up some of the stuff on YouTube. I
So-
have.
So hold up, season 0. I'm never seen an episode of you.
Never said.
You
I
wouldn't.
love
They
Yu-Gi-Oh!
never came out over
Yu-Gi-Oh!
here.
was the
Right. It
Shit.
didn't get released in America, and for a good reason.
All right, cool.
And it's a season 0. Like
So
not 1, but 0.
So
Yeah.
normally
Because
when
what
you
it
see something
is,
that's 0, it's like the stuff that happens before the first season.
More like sort of, but they're still not canon to like the Yu-Gi-Oh! We know because like some characters got sort of changed and recycled into different.
roles. What it is, it's
Think of it as Yu-Gi-Oh! Beta version.
All right,
right.
cool.
And in this version, Pharaoh is a lot more willing to pull the trigger than they remember Yu-Gi-Oh! Came on 4Kids TV.
Yeah.
This one then is somebody looked at Taya the wrong way.
And just destroyed their brain, destroyed their mind.
Right.
Okay. So now
Like this nigga shot a babe out of his finger somewhere. Like I think it was the manga or something, right to someone's head, and just kind of, I hear the pie is good here. Kind of like, like this is.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was a full-on villain. He just dealt with people that was higher up on the villain food chain. He himself was a fucking psychopath that could kill at will with the power to do so.
What's crazy about that is,
And
The
I
crazy
remember
part
talking
about
to
that is-
people like who just sort of found out about this that existed, and it's sort of like, of course they weren't gonna fucking show this on Channel 30 or Kids
No.
WB on Sunday mornings.
was
Are you
on
fucking
WB.
out of your mind?
yeah. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. You can kind of, as if you watched, okay, and if you watch Yu-Gi-Oh! The series,
Mhm.
the shit they showed, you can kind of see that a lot of this shit was a little touch and go.
What you mean?
If you just pick, like, I mean, like, the Pharaoh was off the fucking chain.
Yeah.
Yes, but he was still not like. There's a difference between what he was on like the actual show and season 0. There is a stark contrast.
Like I'm gonna put it to you like this. This nigga was motherfucking. He was Friday nights at the motherfucking theaters over there on 87th Street.
Oh shit.
You scuff my Pumas, I'm letting off rounds.
This nigga just said Friday at 87 in my car.
Well,
Is
like,
it
of course they're not gonna put this on a kid's block. You fucking out of your mind.
Yeah,
I
they're
had
not gonna do
conversations
that
with people
shit.
about that shit. Like, no, they're not gonna show that.
Yo.
That's like, because even Pegasus is a little tad bit creepy.
Ain't no tad bit about it. That nigga was full on creep.
Right.
Yeah, look, he was.
This
I
nigga
just
was
had to,
Psychic
you know, what I mean?
Prince
Thank you.
with a weird eye.
With a weird, creepy ass eye.
And a bang. That nigga had a bang.
Right.
Right.
I mean, he had like the suits though.
He was full on Purple Rain into this shit. You know what I'm
He
saying?
did.
Just woo.
Only thing is he ain't toss that Filoni into the motherfucking river and shit.
Hey,
That's
look,
it.
that shit. Hey, and I think Seto Kaiba used to beat his brother in the nighttime because that little motherfucker was crazy.
I'll be honest, not this version of Seto Kaiba, but I'm pretty sure about the season 0 version.
Yeah, man, look.
Shit.
I'm pretty sure. I don't think the Seto Kaiba we're used to did that, but I think the one from season 0 did.
Because that Kaiba,
Because it's a lot
both
of
those brothers were fucking crazy.
right.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I'm
season
saying.
0.
It was a lot of creepy undertones to the shit. Like when you notice it, now you sit back and think about it. Like them motherfuckers was intense.
But even still, it's still a difference from their season 0 counterparts.
Yeah.
Like
You
you go
gonna-
look this shit up on YouTube.
It's
You
a
finna
real
make me
difference.
go look this shit up. I'm telling you, you finna make me look this shit up.
Like check it out.
All right, but bringing it back to the original point that's made is that
But it's like I feel like when you look old enough to actually have a talk about the oil prices, you are too old to have a say on 7 and Up anything.
but see, that's the problem with because, but you know what that is though? It's the problem with fandom.
Yes,
It's like, I feel like you
talk
can
about the
appreciate it.
oil.
Like I appreciate when I watch G.I. Joe and shit. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing though. Because the thing, but here's the thing about fandom.
Joe was there.
In the year, in you know, I won't just say this year, but honestly, within more recent years, you can't just like something.
Yeah,
You have to
he
be
is right.
you gotta be like balls deep into it. You can't just like, oh, I saw a couple of episodes, or you gotta know what's canon, what's not
He
canon.
right.
He is right. I
He
first
right.
discovered this in ASIN.
And I have a
Yeah.
huge problem with this, but he's right.
Right. So as a grown, so that means these grown extra neck beard having niggas, they go waist deep in, and not only will they like it, they're going to be critical about it. Not only will they be critical about it, they're going to be overly critical about it, and it's highly unnecessary.
Yes, it is.
It's like 'cause I'm
So
sitting there like I hear these mods talking about like what this needs, this deep level of shit, and I'm like, you look older than me. And growing up, we had Skeleton Warriors, and you fucking watched it. You fucking sat there and watched it.
you did. You did.
I know it. So shut up.
You did. And that's but that's the thing. And honestly, I hate y'all niggas, man.
I've been trying to hold that shit in for
But that's what it is. It's that
Ain't
like
that shit on Tubi?
I don't know. I'm gonna go look.
Oh, fuck.
But I'm like, we sat there and watched motherfucking what was that? Mighty Max.
Mighty Max.
We watched
Mighty
this nigga
Max.
be led by a chicken
he
with a
really
hat
was.
that will put him in portals. And we fucking enjoyed that shit.
But now it's
Y'all
got
want to now question the realism in Pokemon.
It's fucking Pokemon, man. Shit.
It's dog fighting for anime.
Thank you. But now they locked Vic up for some shit he ain't do.
well, Skeleton
Right, you know
Warriors.
what I'm saying?
Just to answer Lewis, Skeleton Warriors is no longer on Tubi. But Warriors of
okay.
That's really not a problem for me. I was just more so curious.
but if you are curious, Warriors of Virtue is.
Oh, wow.
It is.
So
Okay,
yeah,
so that's gonna have to.
I
be
seen that
viewed
shit
at
on there
some
a couple
point.
days
I'm
ago.
facts.
gonna need that when I'm high.
But yeah, but again, you
On
just have to,
Tubi?
yeah. But again,
Don't turn it on now.
Well, I'm
Okay,
not gonna.
okay.
Look, I'm
Okay,
just
now-
saying.
Question. I got a question, and I feel kind of stupid by even asking it. Is it Tubi or Tubi? Because I've been saying Tubi for the last 2 years.
I have no fucking clue. I've been saying 2B.
I've been saying Tubi and the sound is smooth, so I just been rolling with it. So
pretty much like
Two
be
by sound like some real cool shit. That's why I
no
was
one's
like,
corrected
you
me,
know,
so
Two By.
right. That's what I've been going. I've been going with 2B.
man.
I have
man,
no
now
fucking
it
clue.
might very well be Tubi.
look, when I saw it, I said
Might
2B.
be.
I said Tubi. I said Tubby. I said like, look, whatever. It's like it's free Netflix. I didn't care.
Yep.
So
You said Tubby.
No,
What?
literally,
It just
Tubi
got
was the
hella
first one I
commercials,
thought
that's
of,
all.
and I just rolled with it.
Right.
I wasn't worried about it. Let them commercials
Right,
rock.
that's the first thing I saw was Two By. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought
Like, I'm
Tubby.
not gonna
Tubi,
get here with an argument.
Ain't nobody correct me, so I've been rolling with it. It might
Pretty
be one
much.
of the other things.
It could
I
be,
don't know.
but whatever.
This is,
I just thought.
I just don't know.
I look. It was free. I didn't. I didn't complain.
Yep.
I didn't.
Really?
They said I ain't had to
Hey, and I
log
was
in,
like,
and it was
oh
free.
shit. I say, oh shit, that's on here. That's on here
Exactly.
too. Oh
Exactly.
shit, that's on
And
here
I-
too.
And I
That's
kept
what's up.
pressing.
Ginger Dead Man,
Hey, did you
and I
see
pressed
Buff?
play.
Did you see Buff?
Who?
About the buffed up
Buff. What is this?
about the buffed up about the glasses. The nigga that was in Detroit. They was talking about the Cartier
That's a
glasses.
documentary on there.
Oh, nigga, it's a hood movie. It's actually pretty fucking
Okay.
funny.
Bet. All right, cause I
It's on the
sleep.
black.
I'ma have
It's
to,
on black people movie.
okay. I ain't
All
watching.
right, I'm asleep. I'm gonna have to go check this out now.
Yeah, cause see, I seen it first though on YouTube, and then I seen that it was on there. I'm like, oh shit, I could have just watched this on there. But no, though, like, cause I be supporting, you know what I'm saying, like nigga movies and shit, you know, whether they be trash or not.
Man, some of them, cause
Hey,
some of
some of
them
them
shit is
joints actually
buns
turn
though.
around be actually fire though.
Some do, some be
Yeah, that's what
buns.
I'm saying.
Some be
Right.
less than but
Some of that shit was buns. Like, what was that shit? Dance movie? That shit was buns, man.
You
I
talking
did
about
not-
dance flick?
No, school dance. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh,
School.
just hey, I only like certain parts of it.
Like the
Cat
part where,
Williams.
yeah.
Cat
that-
Williams sings
Cat
my
Williams,
shit.
He say, look, hold on. That nigga was like, who goddamn white baby is that?
yo,
Man, like that is almost a grown white man.
I learned that I
That
finally
baby got
learned that I
let's
could do
go
a
at
full.
7:30 as an epic.
like those glasses are certainly
He
grown.
say like that baby got a 750 on his credit score right now as an
now.
infant. See, I've been in here 16 consecutive
Consecutive
years.
years.
You know what consecutive means,
I
right?
ain't missed
That's
a
one
day.
after the motherfucking
Motherfucking
other.
other.
Look,
I ain't never missed a
Look,
day.
I found out never missed a day. So somebody
That's
been
not my
having
baby.
conjugal visit with somebody else. That's not my baby. That bitch,
Sam.
you been having sex with Officer Joshua?
So that part iconic. The rest
That's
of this
it.
shit was
Look,
buns.
I found out on that movie, I found out I could do a full-fledged Cat Williams impersonation. And I never knew it in my life. But the
Yo.
rest of the movie's trash.
Yeah.
You know what was actually funny to me though?
What?
The fact that was fast.
Yeah, it's one of the.
Yeah.
He was
That
the
was
older brother.
Will the Valderrama is funny as shit.
Yes,
And what? He was in
I
school
get
there?
his name right.
he was
Yeah.
one of the.
He was one of them cholo motherfuckers.
Yeah, okay. I just
Okay,
wanted to make
thank
sure I got his name right. That's a hell of a name to say.
Will DeValderrama? Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like some shit.
Right.
That sounds like some shit if you get on your feet or something. Like this.
Said, no, nigga, yo, doctor, I got the motherfucking Valderrama.
I got
No,
them Valderramas,
no. You know what that sound like?
man.
You know what that sound like? That sound like that medicine that they ask have you or a family member have taken.
Oh,
Well, you hear that quiet ass commercial at 3 a.m.
Right.
And you
and then they say
Oh,
the symptoms may include explosive diarrhea, bleeding from the anus, cramps, vomiting,
William H.
headache.
Tracy.
CEO
Right.
from
You might get shocked.
13 info tapes.
Well, I was going to talk to your physician to see if Valderrama is right for you. No.
But you
son.
want to
Where
take this
everyone's
shit
for some
because of a
reason
headache.
dancing in those commercials
Right.
or walking along the beach.
And it's always somebody running through the field or some shit.
Ski, well,
I just got a fucking headache, but this shit might make my asshole bleed if I
It
take
will.
it.
Right, like I'll just deal with the headache.
Yo,
Right. So for the headache, now I gotta take some shit because why my ass bleeding?
Can somebody
And it's-
I can just
explain
take
to me?
I can just take a Tylenol and sleep.
Can somebody explain to me why does every antidepressant give thoughts of suicide?
You know what?
Don't that mean you failed?
Yeah. You
How
know
was
what?
this
That's
released to the market?
honestly, I think your definition of being not depressed and their definition of not being depressed is just different. You know, so it's just
I
relative.
don't want to
Because-
die.
You can't be depressed if you're dead.
I guess
No.
so.
No, honestly, no. They said nobody asked if you wanted to live. They asked if you wanted to not be depressed.
Right.
So,
Right. You
I
know
guess
what?
we weren't specific enough.
You know what? You know what? That's the point because you won't be depressed if you did.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So nobody asked if you wanted to live or not. They
Okay.
just said,
Like,
did you
you
want
won't
to
be
be
feeling
depressed?
anything.
That's like you won't be doing anything. That's like taking a Viagra. That's like taking something that won't get your dick hard, but that's what you're taking it for.
Yeah, well,
You know
no.
what? I bet whoever was in them focus groups were real mad they didn't fill out that other box.
Son, just saying. So, but no, what was we going? I forgot where we was going with this.
We started with the grown men beer video game shit, anime shit, and then we just kind of just did.
Trailed off.
Trailed off quite okay. I'm with
Like,
that.
so trailed off over here.
Right.
All right, but
We talk
cool.
about antidepressants, Dwight Frozen. I mean,
And here we are.
we live in different lives. 2020 affects everyone in different ways. I'm just saying.
You know, El Nino.
Right.
Yo, what else we got? Cause it's like 5. I gotta get up out of here in a little bit. He about to pop back in, I think. I don't know, but what else anything else we got on the table?
Oh man.
Oh. I don't know.
So, speaking about the whole thing with these grown people complaining and stuff,
Right.
there's
Oh,
also
well,
another side of that where sometimes I blame the company for listening.
Oh, you talking about the fan service?
Sorta. It's, I guess it's a type of fan service.
Right.
It certainly
I mean,
fits, but like how Marvel has kind of
Ruined most of their characters.
yeah.
In what way?
Let's
What
go
do you mean?
She-Hulk.
Because she's
Okay.
a good so
Her, she's like dying or something.
I don't know if she is or isn't. The
It's not that she isn't per se, but from what I last saw, she's supposed to be like there's a thing about her that allows her to come back, and there's somebody in her afterlife it's kind of like an afterlife or something that figured out a way to kind of keep her from coming back. So
I
now
don't
she's
know
kind of
anything about this.
yeah, it's something. It's
This-
crazy.
But her as a character has been ruined by Marvel.
Go ahead.
By, like a lot of these new writers.
Mhm.
So we all know what classic She-Hulk's like,
Yeah.
So these current writers decided to take that and ruin it. For one, her transformation looks more closer to the Hulk,
hmm
and it's like I can say you can smell the feminism in the writing.
Okay.
But let's keep going though, because like you remember this same She-Hulk that they needed to feminize more for feminism. Remember the original when she became a justice?
Okay.
And they defeminized her. Really, I mean, like her transformation looks basically like the Hulk with long hair.
But let's get more into the character, if you will.
Okay, so one thing is this: is like this shit pissed me off. Actually, it's two. Really, I can distill this down to one thing. In one of the issues, one of these more recent works, she actually got mad at Hulk because no one sort of like, Iron Hulk the fuck like that, really. And she felt like she's objectified. Never mind the fact that when Bruce Banner became the Hulk, his whole life was upended. He had to move from state to state, keep on the run because the military's constantly after him. Meanwhile, when She-Hulk became She-Hulk, she was able to hold down her lawyer job.
She got a promotion.
Yeah, and became a judge. She is on the bench. Mm-hmm. She's able to hold court as She-Hulk.
Her life got better. She fucked Tony Stark.
Right.
All right. So
he got a promotion and fucked a celebrity.
Right. But these new writers figure, that's not good enough. She needs to constantly be sad. Literally one issue, she just transformed, caused untold property damage, de-transformed, and started crying.
Okay, all right, there you go. So I'm finna, I guess he's back. So finna send him that joint.
What's in him? What?
No, he got
oh right, yeah,
he got kicked out somehow.
I'm gonna talk about something else for some reason. I don't know.
No.
But this is like, this is a good example of like the problems at Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
It's really comics as a whole, but Marvel has like the most glaring issues.
Right. I mean, like I see it in other ways with like DC and stuff like.
They're a little more smaller, but still
like,
there.
My thing is, like, let's say Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. He's my favorite out of DC.
Right.
But they just kind of overdo it nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
When you say overdo it, what you overdo?
Okay, there was one issue.
And this has been going on for a while, since at least 2007.
Right.
I mostly blame.
I think what I'm talking about is somewhere around there.
I mostly blame them because I'm Batman jokes that ran rampant.
Yeah. But like, okay, it was like like Batman's biggest threat is a clown.
Yes.
Okay, wait a minute. What we talking about?
Gotta catch up, Dwight.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
All right. Let me hear rewind for a minute. So.
Okay, before you press rewind, I think I just made a grown old man decision.
Okay.
My lady told me, asked me that I want some pussy or an Italian beef. I said I want an Italian beef.
Damn, my man.
Hey, question. Where's the Italian beef coming from? Like how live is it? Like
Portillo's, nigga. Portillo's.
Hey, well, you know what? Look.
Okay.
Look. I'm finna be real.
Fair enough.
Sometimes.
But I do have to ask, why are these the two choices on the table? Why not Italian beef and a burger, or a burger?
I don't know.
A burger and a chicken sandwich, or do you?
I don't know.
Pasta or soup? Like, why are these?
Hey, I am also curious as to why you can't have both of those.
Right.
I'm going to have that, but would I rather have first pussy or an Italian beef? I chose an Italian beef
first.
I'll be honest. I think I would go with pussy first. That's just me, like, work up the hunger.
See, that's the thing, because you can't fuck. Look, I realized that as a young man. You can't fuck with
Makes
it's better
sense.
to fuck with hunger.
But it's one of the things I've always been afraid of. Like, you're in the middle of going, then you feel that movement in your stomach.
Mm-hmm. Hey, with an Italian beef, though, I would go after, because I mean,
you see, look, this is the thing.
You don't even. You might have to be in the middle of going, and you got to go to the bathroom.
Exactly.
Now.
That's one of my choices. That's one of my fears.
I'd rather be hungry than that Italian beef is my victory.
Exactly. That's always been one.
Hold on. Wait.
You know, I'm going.
Now,
then. Oh,
wait. No, wait. This is important. This is really important. Will there be hot peppers?
Yes.
Oh, then yeah, you definitely you want to. I would take Poon first. Then.
Yeah,
See, see.
Yeah, you gotta get buns first after that because you
hold
don't
on.
want.
I straight go buns first. You know what I mean?
They'll go buns first, then buns after. That's
Right.
Yeah, now if that's hot peppers involved, you gotta be careful with your fingers, your
In
mouth, all
Italian
that.
beef, it's always gonna be hot peppers involved.
That's why I'm saying you
except for
gotta.
that one place we ordered from.
Hey, look, no, we don't.
Oh no,
speak.
listen. Okay, see the thing of it is, all right, I've gotten to the stage in my life right now. I would choose food over pussy anytime.
Damn, son, we there already? we there? We
Yeah,
there?
yeah. Listen, my whole point about it is, nigga, I want to eat and fall asleep and forget about it all at the same time.
Damn. Hey, Phil, yo, that's Mad Al Bundy. So, yo,
Facts.
son, hey, you know what?
It's adults in real life. This is real as
It
gets.
is.
Real
it's
life
re-
shit, man. Listen,
Son.
I remember a time where I could not eat for a few days long as I'm fucking and had something to smoke.
I
Hey,
never
I'll
remember a
cross
time
state
that way.
lines for pussy.
I've
Listen,
never
man.
never
Sure,
forgotten
we
my
would
stomach.
go up a floor for it now.
Listen, I'm telling you. Listen,
Like,
I got it
I
right
gotta climb those stairs. I don't.
at me, and it's too much damn work.
Yeah.
It's too much work. I don't care no more. I think I done too much.
He brought up a
I
level
just
of
don't.
adulting that I've reached that I didn't think that I've reached. Like,
No.
like think about how much you've changed on like little
It's-
small decisions and shit. Like it seems small and insignificant. Like, yo, like yeah, I'm gonna get the shrimp basket instead of her basket.
For real.
Because
It seems small and insignificant, but compared
It's
to like
not.
2 decades ago,
it's really not because when you stop and think about it, he was like, "Well, I'm just hungry." You know, it's like it's
I'm
nothing. It's nothing against.
like that's what
It's
I'm
just,
saying.
That's it. I'm just
That's
hungry.
all.
I don't want,
That's what
I don't
I'm
want
saying.
nothing.
Like it's small, but it's big at the same time.
Man, now I want Italian beef.
Look, man, I remember times I'm like,
You
I'm
don't
gonna get
sound
some
hungry.
pussy. I just ate a pack of M&Ms like a couple hours ago.
And the nigga, that nigga sound like dude from what the fuck is that nigga? Don't be a menace. He's like, you want some? He's like, no, my nigga, I just had some red hots.
Oh,
Red Hots,
right,
like,
for real.
It's
Real, like man, I just had some
like,
peanut M&Ms. I'm
think
straight.
about
I got
back when
protein and all that
motherfuckers
shit.
gave a fuck, like we had hope in the world and shit, and we was willing to
For
stay
real.
on the phone with her till like 4 a.m. and
Yeah.
shit. And
No,
everything.
no,
It's like,
no.
look, now it's like 8:30. I got work in the morning. Like,
I got work in the morning.
you
So
know
my
what I'm
nigga, I
saying?
do gotta go to work in the
I
morning.
gotta watch this show.
You see
I'm
what I'm
okay.
saying?
Yeah, I know. I do too, man. But
That's how you know it is a
Fuck
lot. You know there is definitely. You know it is levels to this thing when you do rewind that show. Like yo, I was like, cause it's yo, as a married man, yeah, it's been times like in the middle of a show, you're like, yeah, you did, but then next thing you know, it's like, all right, but we got to rewind that though because we missed
For
some
real.
very important key fact. We missed
nigga, for real.
we missed
Listen,
That's what
listen.
I'm saying.
we missed some key plot
Li-
points here.
That's what
I
I'm saying.
think we need to rewind this.
Listen, bro, y'all not hearing me. Listen, I remember a time, and I sound like Michael Jackson right now. I remember a time when beating the box up was number one. I don't care what you say about me. I'm about to knock your body down for about 30, 45 minutes to an hour. Nigga, I am fine with a commercial break right now.
Son, hey, keep it a bean. Have you ever wanted to just go ahead, just like not, but wanted to just kind of, play the game?
Yes. She got pissed at me one time. Nigga. Cuz, listen, I'm telling you.
Arguments happen.
Listen. She came, look, I was playing, matter of fact, I was playing Days Gone, nigga. playing Days Gone. She was sipping some wine.
Recent
She
shit.
came up there, sat on my lap. I'm like, hey, nigga, I'm not gonna pause it because I don't want to fuck up my mode. But hey, started a whole argument.
Damn. Well,
I just rather play the game. No, nigga, I had another time, nigga. I was watching a documentary, nigga, and was like,
You was
I'm in
learning
full
shit.
nerd mode.
what was the documentary about? Go ahead. It's okay. You're in a safe place. This is a safe place. This is a safe space.
It was about shit. I started off as watching something about Egypt, and then I drifted off to something in the Amazon, and I ended up on Shark Week in Seal Island.
Okay.
All right.
But I've seen that shit multiple times.
But it was still interesting. It's still interesting.
Yeah, she didn't get it. She didn't get it.
No. Okay.
Hey, look, real talk. I hate that argument because you be put in this place where it's like they feel like it's something with them, the magic's gone or some shit. It's like it wasn't even that deep.
Can't I just be interested in some other shit? Didn't I just grow up?
It was like, no, my next save point is like 10 minutes away. Like,
thank you. I can't pause and quit because my next checkpoint is 10 minutes. And if I go away and I give you what you want, because this is only what you want right now, not me, I'm going to come back and then the game will be off because it's going to be set on rest mode and it's going to fuck up my save. And I'm going to have to start over.
you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Understood. Fair enough.
it sounds simple enough to us, though, don't it?
Well, that's us, B. I mean, okay. Here's the thing that needs to be known. It's that we are getting older. And it's not, and it's like, wow, it's very much appreciated. And wanted. It's wanted. But it's kind of like, hey, there's this thing I like, and I kind of want to do that right now. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's okay.
I'd rather do that.
Hey,
I'd just rather do that.
Sometimes you can't say it like that though, because it makes the phrasing kind of downplay. Not kind of. The phrasing is kind of like, nah.
That's what fucks it up all the way.
It does. So the answer to that.
I had this one moment. As a matter of fact, if I recall, it was the same event. I'm like, okay, I'll be down there in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
That shit turned into an album 45 minutes.
See? Blue, now you ain't got no energy.
I'm like, look, let me finish what I'm doing. And I got you. I wasn't finished yet.
So meanwhile, you didn't set up there and had the equivalent, and you was doing your thing for an equivalent of a cinematic feature. Now,
it was a whole movie.
Now, meanwhile, she just on hold.
I mean, shit. Listen. In my defense, it was the part when you know this, cuz I was trying to beat that horde.
The first horde. It was okay. So I know the exact pattern. The exact pattern was, all right, let me try this one more time. I don't get it. I'm done.
Yeah. And it turned out to be 20 times.
And why? Because the thing, understand, is what wound up happening within there, you done found a formula that works, and now you done had another idea.
If you
and
feel like
strategy.
You stop, you gonna fuck it up.
Yeah, I know. Never mind.
Listen, man, my bottom line is, this is my bottom line. I would choose a lot more shit over sex now these days.
I still don't. I still haven't chosen anything over sex. Because the thing is, you want to know why? I still give it a go.
Yeah, you know what? I try. Listen, I try in my mind, but then it's like when I think about it.
I
Listen,
know.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. I chose sherbet.
Yo, chill out.
Nigga, I chose rainbow sherbet just the other fucking night over fucking.
Hey, well, man.
I don't know why. Listen, I'm listening. Okay, look,
Shit,
look,
son.
hear me out.
All
First off, I don't know why. I don't know why, but I wanted some sherbet.
And did they
I
hit
just had to taste the sherbet.
And did
Hold on,
that
he
sherbet
said-
hit?
Once I got that, man, look, that's what I'm saying. Once I got that sherbet though, I was like, shit, I'm ready to go to sleep now.
But was the shirt? But the sherbet was fire though, wasn't it?
Woo-hoo! Listen, man, I still got the cup on the side of my bed right now.
but like,
I was
Hey, yo.
eating it and she fell asleep. Look, I was eating it and she fell asleep. Well, she looked like she was asleep. The younger me would have woke that thing up. I'm just gonna let you be because I don't want to fuck my stomach up.
understood.
And
It was like,
I just,
but
I'm
here,
satisfied, nigga.
but you know what? But low key, she's probably waiting on you to wake her up, though, G. You know that, right?
Oh yeah. She woke up with a whole attitude.
You supposed to wake me up. He's like, no, you was asleep. You look comfy. I thought
I was
you
trying to
would.
be listen. You know what my reason? Because it's not an excuse. It's
It's
a
not.
reason. I was trying to be considerate because you
But
said you was tired.
tired. And yeah, I know. Nah,
No.
nah.
Oh man.
Nah. I done gave her the full rape mode, woke up with a dick on her face before. That tired sleep don't matter.
What? Huh?
Now, see, listen, man, I was doing a lot of drugs and shit then. Drinking and
Okay.
shit, man. Yeah,
All right.
you know, I didn't give a fuck, man.
They say with full rape mode, like, huh?
She said she gonna wake up. You ain't gonna wake up? Oh, okay, bet you if I put this dick on your face, you wake up. Smack, you got a whole peen on your face.
But did she wake up?
Trying to put some on your mouth, that's all.
She woke up and she was off. She was like, yes, what's that? Come on, stop it. What was that? Yeah.
No. But see, here's
But
the
that shit
thing.
Bill Burr was talking about.
Right.
You get a
It's
bad
see the
read in
thing.
court.
Right.
Look,
Like, no.
and then look,
Stop it.
She didn't say it like that.
That was look. I ain't ashamed. I say I don't give a fuck. I don't got shit to hide. I was doing a lot of shit then. I was doing a lot of drinking. Cocaine is a hell of a drug, nigga. Shit. You want me to change my life? I'm not that same person no more. I'm boring as fuck, nigga.
You just slowed down.
Hell
Amazing.
yeah, I'd rather go to sleep. You know what? You know what turns me on? A good night of sleep, nigga, without waking up and have to eat fruit cups in the middle of the night.
Why are you eating fruit cups in the midst of
Because I be hungry on some. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, man. Shit, then
Like choices have to be made.
I pick, like, I'm sorry, I ain't never woke up with the fruit cup craving though. I'm sorry.
hold on. I'm gonna show you how. Listen, cuz look, man, y'all not understanding me, man. Look. When I say I hit this wall hard and I hit it fast. Look, I got a whole fridge. I got snacks and a microwave on the side of my bed. Dead ass, not fucking playing.
Look, I'm trying to tell you though, Greg, for real.
Look at this
So
shit.
I'm gonna
I'm talking about dead ass midnight, one of them little cups of Mott's.
Yeah.
That
like the
shit is
applesauce?
Right.
Oh, I got those too. Look at these. Look, I told you I ain't playing.
You see what I'm saying? Like see?
So it's 2020, and I just realized I'm living wrong as I don't have a microwave in my room. So
Yeah, you living backwards, nigga. Look, I got a hot sauce tray. I got my own seasonings.
in the room,
I pickled my own peppers, nigga.
in the room.
In the room, dog. I don't leave out if I don't have to.
So like, I didn't realize.
You talking sauces and stuff. I got the
Nothing
popcorn
wrong,
sauce
cuz.
right there, the joint for the French. Like, look,
Yeah.
Hey, me and Dale like to sit down and have a
Noodles,
talk about this whole
teriyaki
microwave.
bowls. I got noodles in the pack.
No, y'all, I understand. My G, me and Dale, we gonna
I
have to
got
talk
Polish
about. We gonna
homebred,
we gonna have to talk
love
about this
me,
microwave situation.
pops.
Where your mama at? Like, I need a microwave in
Listen,
here.
start
I
at the
never
fridge first.
like yo.
Trust me.
I never felt this way ever in life, babe. We need a microwave in our room. Did
Look,
you
I don't
ever
even have a
think about
microwave in the
that?
house,
No,
so I
listen,
can eat snacks on that.
listen. You start off the fridge. Listen, what you do is first, babe.
Where
You
would
might
I
get
even put it?
thirsty. You don't get it. It's yours. It's yours. You might get thirsty and I ain't gonna go out and get it. We both need some juice. We have one in the moment.
Damn it.
I need some argument. I need some
No,
point.
putting people on game.
Right.
I
Huh.
was liking this plan.
I'm
This
really.
just sounded like the right move to make.
It does look like you know what you over here being a real American right now.
Right.
I'm living wrong. I need a microwave in my room.
Man,
Damn. Here I am thinking I'm an adult and I ain't got a microwave in my room. What? Because I need it. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Joshua. Joshua said, "Why would you need it?" Because I need it. Like, yo, like, I need it. I need it
like it's real life. Like, look, yo,
because I need it. That's it. Because I need it.
you gotta prepare for the zombie apocalypse. You need the electrolytes
That's something.
right there.
Yo,
Standby. Like, look,
immediately.
you don't want us to be depleted. Like,
Yeah. All right. While we at least wait for Dwight to continue the point you were making.
look, what was the point?
We
I
got
sidetracked. Like,
yeah.
We got wild
hit on the
sidetrack.
Batman real fast.
right. Okay. So, like what I'm
Oh,
talking about in
cool.
terms of damaging characters and stuff is that these right now Robotnik showed more honor
This nigga,
towards Tails
this nigga followed the bro code, man.
than Batman did to his own team.
Sonic Boom once again. What you gotta check that shit out while it's still on Hulu.
What, Sonic Boom? The show?
Yes. Motherfuckers is wild. Like this nigga Eggman followed the bro code.
He see Tails trying to bag at shit and failing at it. Put this man on and everything. Even give him a soundtrack to win the girl.
Like, he gave him a situation to come up in a soundtrack.
Okay then.
And everything. Put Tails on the toe tails and stuff. It's like Tails like, wait a minute, aren't we enemies? He's like,
usually.
Yeah, usually, but in situations this dire, the bro code trumps the enemy thing.
Oh, well, okay then. All right, so pretty much we're looking at just
Meanwhile, Batman.
Batman, like him and one of the Robins have a falling out.
Mhm.
Then he goes and smashes that Robin's girlfriend and hires her for the job.
It was Tim Drake.
Yeah.
Actually, he didn't smash his girlfriend.
No,
But he did hire her for the
he
wrong
hired-
position, resulting in her injury.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that goes back to one of the points that we was talking about. Just that that desperate ass character development that wanting to mature so badly. You know, we see it and you see it a lot,
Yes,
you
you
know,
do.
characters they just trying to, I guess, mature them up. I guess.
This isn't maturity. This is like
This is
eight.
poor life choices, and he's supposed to be one of the smartest people on DC's roster.
It is, but and again, I think that's just in efforts to make it appeal more to, I guess, to grown-ups, those that aren't really all that. What's my one? that's not all that of a comic fan, I guess. I mean,
I
because like,
wrote better shit when I was 15.
I mean, let's face fact. Like within the past, I'll say 10 years, we haven't seen. It's like we have more and more people that are fans of comics and whatnot and so forth. And because, and I guess in an effort to reach out to more people, they try to, I guess they try to do things to develop the characters in ways that'll appeal to all these new fans. I mean, I guess if they just left it like it was, these new fans wouldn't remain. I'm assuming. Um, and there you go with the fan service.
The
I mean,
problem
that's
is a lot of times it's like these characters are not there so Roy to change like this.
mhm.
Like when they made Captain America Hydra.
Yeah.
Constantly turning Superman evil on a constant basis. It is aggravating at this point.
Okay. With that being said, it just sounds like a lack of creativity there.
That's what it is. That's at the end of the day, that's what it is.
That's just what it is. I mean, I guess. I
And
mean,
every single time, like what until the Superman thing, like constantly turning him evil. They act every single time this happens, they act like this is a brand new take on the character. It's kind of like
and we
this
all
was
know that it's
done
not
3 times already. Like
okay.
right now in that the new Suicide Squad game coming up,
Mhm.
Superman somehow evil.
Again.
Injustice.
Okay.
We
So
just had 2 games based around this concept.
all right.
Yes, Injustice.
So with that being said,
And every single
Superman.
time I just want to ram my head into something.
So all right. So we'll use Superman for the sake of this argument. So we've already seen Superman die, come back. He's been given new powers. Oh my God, he seems like he come back with a new power every fucking season, or it doesn't matter. And we've also seen Superman turn evil. What route would you like to see Superman go?
Good.
Good.
I mean, he is
Like how
good.
he's supposed to be.
I
Superman
mean,
is
But
even
listen to what you just said we've seen.
Yeah, like we say. Like, I mean, so you just
Was
pretty much
good in that list.
that's true. That is fairly true.
See?
But it's like so pretty much your thing is just leave him the hell alone.
yes.
Okay, I guess so. But
It's
see, the
not
thing
even
is,
just Superman. Every time we have like a
but
version
think
of
of
a fucked up hero, he always has Superman's power set.
right.
Look at
So, but
Brightburn.
so let's think of the climate that is like pretty much just comics in itself.
Look at
Can you just
Homelander,
have
even though they we fucked with other heroes there too, but
Yeah.
Superman's sort of the but Homelander's like the worst of the worst. He's
Right.
basically Trump
so
with Superman powers.
Right.
so given the climate that comics are in right now, can you have a character and just leave them be?
Okay.
I think you can. I just think people don't want to.
Right.
Everyone
You
tries to keep putting
See.
their own personal spin on the
okay?
character.
So okay, maybe can was the wrong word because you can do anything, but you want to
Right.
see this character succeed. You want to see this character develop. Given that, would it be best to just leave a character alone?
Yes.
Yes. In fact,
Okay.
honestly, I want to see it's a new Superman animated movie. I forgot what it's called. Superman Man of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
This seems more like, from what I've seen of it, I haven't seen the movie yet. It seems closer to what Superman is supposed to be.
But
Okay.
I have a real simple thing about this is I feel like respect your own wallet.
Right.
These movies you keep changing them for the worse,
Mhm.
right? And then when they fail, they try to blame it on
On whatever something.
like they try to blame it on men not respecting women or something, and it's like, look, that Ghostbusters was bad.
So I heard. I know they was. I mean, I never saw. Did you see it?
Some of it.
I didn't.
I
I
heard
saw
that.
a few clips, but
I heard
didn't
that.
bother to watch it.
I heard like one of like the most erroneous things that they did was, for the most part, just try to make it seem like this was it. There was no real nod to the original. It was just Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that like that was the biggest issue with that.
Yeah.
And it's like, people were having all of these real valid points posting online.
We waving. We are here. What are we doing? He muted. I can't even hear.
I started waving because everybody else did. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, look, man, I'm sorry. Look, I'm having a food conversation right now. You talking about prices, and that shit is astoundingly high and hit me in the head. I'm changing my whole life choices right now. I'm making life decisions. Hold on, wait a minute.
It's all good, man. I
You handle your business.
I understand.
We'll continue.
So give me a second. I hear you, but just give me a second.
Right.
You handle your business.
Right, you can handle yours. I understand that.
All right.
Just,
So
man, prices, dude. When you be trying to order something, man, that's a.
You kind of start looking like. But anyway, back to this Ghostbusters thing.
Yeah.
right.
But they were like they kept trying to stamp the problem as being because it was an all-female cast. And people kept saying, like, no, that's not it. It's because of this. And that's what I'm saying. Like, whenever this happens, people try to bury the argument with
Yeah.
whatever hot topic political thing is out now. When it's like that's not the case, your movie just sucks.
It just fell into that whole thing of you tried to take a classic and make it into it and tried to make it into a thing, and it didn't work out. That's just
Right.
what it was.
And a similar thing happened with the Captain Marvel movie. Now, this is strange because either way, Chopping would have been a woman-led movie.
Mhm.
But for one, Marvel themselves ruined that character. So I honestly don't think anything could save that movie.
I mean, it's what it was. I didn't have the desire to see Captain Marvel, honestly. Um,
And ultimately, that's why people landed by the end of it. Like,
Because there was no build, like there was no build
There's-
up for this movie.
there's that. It just came out of the blue, damn near.
Right.
yeah, like
Like y'all
yeah.
hyped it up off of one image at the end of one flick.
Like hell, they built up.
Like,
They did. There was more build up for Thanos coming. So
right. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? And it's fine for like your diehard Marvel fan or whatever, but that's not where most of your money gonna come from.
no,
Most of your money coming from a lot of these kids that grew up seeing your Marvel Cinematic Universe.
mhm.
If you wanted that money off of the Captain Marvel movie, you should have shown these kids Captain Marvel.
Right.
Yeah, but they didn't generate a need or want for it. So
Right.
they
You know what I'm
screwed that.
saying?
They screwed the pooch on that one.
Right.
Yeah.
So basically, bringing it back around, essentially, just leave characters alone and
Basically.
just get a little more imaginative.
Right.
Like, there's honestly a lot of stories that can be told with Superman as he's supposed to be
Mm.
if you just actually try.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah. I guess that's what it is. I got no arguments or
Like,
defenses
there are
for it.
comics doing this. Like,
I
there are
mean-
comics that have done this.
Like, how dark do we have to get when his symbol literally means hope?
I mean, but that's the thing, though, and that's why I posed that question. I mean, essentially, with the will and the want to bring in new fans and new readers and everything, I guess they could feel as though they need to, go to different like I won't say new, but different extremes. Um, I mean, hey,
That's what like the kids and stuff like Connor is for. And the other, what's his son's name?
Oh, Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Well,
Kent.
Jonathan's not really dark.
I'm not saying like
Oh.
necessarily dark,
But he's bringing
he's
the younger.
not Superman.
bringing the
You
younger
can do
audience.
something else with the younger character, with the younger audience.
I see what you mean. If you want to do something new and improved, give him a new improved character.
The platforms are already there.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, to show you how much unoriginal the Injustice storyline is, like some old Marvel comics, they made their own version of the Justice League. Essentially, they were called like the Squadron Supreme.
Yeah,
This guy Hyperion, he's their Superman. When they first made him, I think he was originally a villain.
Yeah,
He kind of shifted more towards anti-hero. But in these comics, in this one story I'm about to mention, the Squadron Supreme basically decided to take over the planet where they're from. The Nighthawk, the team's Batman, went against them. What does that sound like?
if there's injustice,
That is
Yes.
legit the story of Injustice.
That's what it is.
And this was
Okay,
done
I'm back.
years before the PS1. I think at least the PS1 came out.
Okay.
You know what I
You
don't
sit on Master
understand?
System during that
I'm
time.
just jumping in.
I said Master, I meant 32. I think we sit on 32X during that.
Assuming it was that soon.
Okay. Cuz look,
Okay.
I got something rando. Go ahead.
Okay,
Look.
I got two random things. First off, food is fucking incredibly high, and
Yeah.
the hell with the cost.
And the hell.
Secondly, I don't understand why. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's really all I had. But I got something else though. Why the fuck did Captain America give Nighthawk the damn shield instead of Bucky?
What?
Oh, that's because Bucky's gonna be White Fang. That's why he was
White Wolf.
White Wolf, yeah. That's why he was
Okay.
down there in
I'm like, cause like this nigga really ain't got no powers. He just got some metal wings. Tell him to put two in there for me, please.
yeah, but he
I'ma
actually
make my own
becomes
damn
Captain
combo.
America too.
Yeah.
I said
Bucky
combo.
holds the shield for a
I said
moment,
combo.
but
I know
he
it's
just kind
combo
of
with a D,
standing
not
in
a D.
place,
I said
and he
combo.
becomes his own thing.
Combo,
Right.
condo is.
Right. He became
I know.
the White Wolf.
Tell him to put two.
Like after Bucky went to Wakanda in the comics, he became the White Wolf.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be fine. I got it. Just put them in there and turn it on.
Look like he over there look like he got buyer's remorse.
Man,
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I got buyer's remorse. Nigga, you know my face. Because you know me. I hate this one.
that's a real life ass
Yeah.
problem though, man.
It is.
I had buyers remorse. I had that one Italian
And
beef.
look, and then when I get it, it's gonna be like,
but I still got mad.
dang. It's
Dry
like you ain't gonna never
Italian
taste
beef
as good as you want.
Didn't what dip had no peppers on it, no cheek, no nothing.
Look, I just said, make sure they put all my peppers on there. Huh?
This that real man. Like that one spot you just said had that dry ass Italian beef.
That shit was Mad Sahara.
No, I'm just gonna eat them.
Well, I have not legit been this mad since Hyde
I'm
Park
gonna eat
Garbo
somebody
was kid
else.
for getting my cheese.
It was like when you see the Disney.
Yeah, you
opening-
know what? Yeah, Greg, you remember. I was ready to walk up to Hyde Park Garbo and start fighting anybody.
Like who was that? Like, when you see the
That's
opening
a
for that,
mom
it's all the
joke.
sayings and stuff. That's what this Italian beef reminded you of.
I understand.
That dry.
So bless it. All right. So what we covered a lot today.
Yeah.
Especially with all the sidetrack that kept happening.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. So so takeaway. The equivalent to the PSN changing that shit is the
Nigga, you
equivalent.
back on the PSN?
No, nigga, this is a
run
recap.
it down.
This is a recap.
Oh, 'cause I'm not saying how the-
Recap.
I'm trying to,
Lord.
because I'm like, how did you tie all that shit together? I don't.
Oh, no, everything it's all been solidified. We just recapping right now.
It is.
Okay.
So like, the recap is the
Keep it
PSN
free.
changes are
Y'all get
equivalent to that of buying sheepskin condoms. You just don't do that shit. Leave our superheroes alone. We don't need them to be more than they aren't or are. What else? What else we talking about?
Your beard should not be that long, and you have an opinion about children's stuff.
With your gump ass.
Up here look like Bray Wyatt, but you're
Okay,
mad.
hold on, wait a minute, because my beard is
Like,
pretty
but you're
long.
mad at Skippy.
See, no, but here's the thing: you might have a long beard, but your problem,
Okay,
but
I
you don't
get
have
it.
a problem with people. You don't have a problem with the cartoons the way they do. I think you missed some of that. I don't know, but the thing
Nah, I
is,
really
Oh,
don't.
yeah. I think you missed some of that.
no, because
I think he got
I to briefly recap this. I have a problem with grown people that have a problem with like the
children's
depth
cartoons.
of children's shows.
Oh no, yeah, I'm thinking about that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
Right,
what
you
I'm
know what I'm
talking
saying?
about.
Like,
I think
Yeah.
he got disconnected during that.
right.
Mhm. So no,
Like
Yeah,
I
that's
was
just-
just saying, it's one thing to enjoy something, like you know, you can watch whatever you want to watch or whatever. I don't judge nobody on watching nothing. I still watch some kids stuff. That DuckTales is hilarious, and then they be throwing back to like the old '90s stuff.
Yeah, this new DuckTales is fucking live.
I ain't check it out yet. I'll be
Hold
seeing
on, wait
it.
a minute.
They
There's
are
a
live as
new
fuck. They
DuckTales?
wild.
Yeah,
Yep.
there's a new DuckTales.
It's gonna be a new
And it's like,
Animaniacs too.
Yo, I'm talking about like they got like on there. You actually meet the like the little three triplets mother,
Really?
and like she's so '90s. She listens to Powerline. Like they got a Powerline.
Her and the
CD.
blue one. Her and the blue one. They was just singing "Stand Out"
From the Goofy movie song?
From the Goofy movie.
Right, bro.
Yeah.
You saw her diary. It had that S. You know that S that I'm talking about. The S that every girl wanted you to draw.
With the 6
them-
lines.
Like you got the little six
Here's the three
lines on it.
lines.
The triangle at
Six
the
lines.
top and all of
Yeah,
that. Right.
yeah, I can draw
So
that
it's
real
like
fast right now. Just to show.
it's like wild to see like all of the stuff.
Like Darkwing Duck is part of the show. It's part of DuckTales.
Right.
Canon, like
What the hell?
I think he was a part of the universe. Like Canon, like Kanai.
Disney did a dope thing back then where like
I don't
a
know
lot of their stuff were
Yeah,
connected. Like Darkwing Duck, the old DuckTales were like connected.
Yeah.
Like
But-
they did it kind of had like they did some dope shit back then.
But the agency file, like
That's the
yeah,
one.
yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Yep,
That's the one I'm
he
talking
went
about.
he went through it. Like she's had that on her composition notebook.
Never.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then you used to get real extra with it, and then. But,
so you draw the little lightning bolts on the inside and stuff. It's like,
I'll make it
It's
look
like,
metal.
I don't know if either of y'all got Disney Plus. The first 2 seasons of this new DuckTales is on there.
right.
At least the first one. I think it's the first 2.
No, it's first two, I think.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's like, so you know, everybody watch something or whatever. You could go back and want to watch some old Tiny Toons or something. You know, I don't judge nobody for watching that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But
I love
you
Tiny
don't have
Toons.
an
Tiny Toons.
opinion.
is shit.
Meanwhile, y'all know they about to redo Animaniacs, right?
I'm still
Wow.
wary of that. Yeah, and I'm still wary of it.
Me too. Like as far as like I saw like some of the animation. The animation is on point. It's a little bit up to date, but for the most part, the same character
Yeah,
models.
the animation looks good. It's
I know you worry about the writing, like so.
yeah, we
do.
talk
Yeah,
about
because
that.
are they gonna still do the stuff inside of it? Because you got Pinky and the Brain.
They say they're still gonna be like Pinky and the Brain stuff because they still got like the same voice actors. The same voice actors are coming back.
They gonna
on the
do-
show.
What- that's
So are they gonna do the pigeons too?
The Who? I don't know.
Yo, the God Pigeons.
That I don't
There's,
know.
Right.
there's honestly
Funny.
something I'm concerned about. Like what kids today is gonna understand that reference?
Right. And then
But-
even if kids would understand that reference, would that be PC in this era?
Exactly.
There's a whole new thing and shit.
I'm not
no
worried.
PC and
I'm not worried about the references per se because technically, when Animaniacs came out, we shouldn't have really known who the Goodfellas were. You know what I
What
mean?
we should or shouldn't have known isn't as much of an issue as can they put it in there?
Right.
Let's go to an extreme.
Right.
Can you honestly today have Yakko or Wacko going, hello, nurse?
Honestly, I don't know. I know
In my
like
point.
and it's like and I don't know. I know sitting here
That
as
could
we
be an
talk about
issue.
it, us talking about it. Of course, we don't see the harm in it. Don't know if anybody's gonna sit up there and be upset and be like, "Oh, it's Capcom." It's
Right.
like so. I do see the concern in that.
And what we're talking about the same thing with the God pigeons and stuff. It's like
And
could somebody be
honestly,
trying to say they're making fun of
I don't
Or-
want to. I don't want to.
Reinforcing harmful
stereotypes. and
stereotype.
stuff like-
Yeah.
Like, remember, social media was not around
True.
Real.
when the original show was out.
And I honestly,
That's why I think
and while I say, and I understand that, and I honestly don't even want to question it just off the strength. It's just
And that's the stuff that be concerning me about when they redo these shows.
Some,
and
like
stuff.
some shows, sometimes it works. Like DuckTales with the reboot DuckTales, that shit slaps. That
I
works.
digs that, yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that out because I didn't
You
even
got
know
Disney
nothing
Plus?
about it. No,
All right.
Because the first two seasons
I
are on
found-
there.
I found a way. I found a way.
Yeah, it's probably on something.
But see, that's the thing. Even with stuff like that, you think about it. Like, okay, like Ren and Stimpy. There's no way in hell they could do Ren and Stimpy now.
oh no. That's not happening.
No.
That's absolutely not
First-
happening.
The first part about it, they gonna have kids. They can't tell a kid to piss on the electric. Don't whiz on the electric fence because they're gonna go piss on the fence.
Don't whiz on.
They would totally do the opposite.
Man,
I saw somebody
Yo,
right. Listen, listen, it's so much shit in there that they could not do. It wouldn't even be fun. It's no way that it even be a good show.
right.
it wouldn't. Nope. It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be funny. It would not be funny.
Nope.
Like the only way for a Ren and Stimpy
Nah.
show to get away with what Ren and Stimpy got away with, that would have to be a show marketed for a mature audience. And
they did that before. It just
And it just got kind of
It
weird.
wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. They had that whole homosexual undertone with Ren and Stimpy. And I didn't.
although maybe if they did that now, they could probably let it fucking run.
Right, but like,
Yeah.
but I'm talking about Ren.
Grown
And,
up.
but I'm talking about Ren and Stimpy as it once existed would have to.
They could not have
They
that.
could not do it.
No, they would definitely be They would definitely have to market it as an adult
Without a doubt.
cartoon,
Without
And
a
that-
doubt.
and that's just the one that we was watching originally.
Right, and it was a lot of gay undertones in that shit.
It was.
Yeah.
Did you? But why did you get a chance to see it when they rebooted it and Ren and Stimpy actually was gay?
Ren and Stimpy, it was called Ren and Stimpy Adult Party Cartoon, I think.
Something like that. I think that was the name. I think that was it exactly.
Yep. So I think he a little froze at the moment.
Yeah.
But
Just
yeah,
the reality of that frozen.
but yeah, that's an excellent point.
But
They
this is why
definitely couldn't bring that back.
this is why I side eye every time I hear a call. Hell, I was skeptical of the DuckTales reboot.
Yeah.
Like
Really?
until I watched. Yeah.
Why so?
I mean, for one, there's like reboots don't always work well.
Okay.
Like just base bottom. And that's without factor in any kind of close social climate.
Right. Just generally, when people redo something, a lot of times it fails.
Okay.
Then you bring in
Okay,
social
all right.
climate.
There we go.
All right, yeah.
Okay. Did you say
This
what did I
visual-
get what when I was younger?
No, there's like no, it wasn't more so when you were younger. But did you ever get a chance to see that Ren and Stimpy cartoon? It came back. It was adult where Ren and Stimpy was actually gay.
No.
Huh?
I thought they already were gay.
I mean, no,
No.
no, but I mean,
So
it was
what?
like,
So
Like
what?
the '90s joints never officialized that.
He
You know what
was.
I'm saying?
Those are always
Right,
those
they okay. So
Right,
it was an undertone. It was always a gay undertone to it. So it's like
right.
you never really had to say they were gay.
But there was one
So
that
now
came out.
they're
Yeah, like the early 2000s.
Right. It came on like Spike TV or
I
something
think
like
so.
that or
Right.
something.
Like,
and
Yeah,
they
it was.
projected
the
it.
same watch Umbrella did.
Yeah.
I missed that cartoon, and he
Bro,
went out.
bro, I'm talking.
He,
I think he got knocked off again.
yeah.
mm,
Oh wait. He coming back. He coming back.
so
Never seen that.
yeah, but that was a
It was like a real thing.
it was.
It just got way too weird.
It was like I'm talking about. They had one episode where he talking about he was the Ren was the
Pitcher and
Stampy
Stampy
was the catcher.
Yep.
And
What
like this
the
man had
fuck?
the baseball
On everything.
glove on his ass. Like
Yep.
It's kind of like got way too
it
weird.
don't get no more in your face than that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
It
yeah,
was, and what's crazy about that is
Damn it, he is.
He got the robot voice. Right?
Yeah. Shit.
they booted him out.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But and now I can't say this with the DuckTales reboot. It is sort of like some of that stuff. Talking about it's sort of seasoned there, but
Right.
they're not beating you down with it.
Right.
Like
That's all I asked for. It's like don't y'all saw what happened when y'all try to get too political with comedic stuff. Like
Right.
it never works.
you saw it fail on Rock. You saw it fail with Family Matters. You saw, you know what I'm saying?
And in today's climate where you damn near can't escape from someone's political agenda, it is like beautiful to sort of have that something where no one's beating you over the head with their politics.
Right.
I dig it. There you go.
Because like everywhere you look, there's someone with their fucking just slap you in the face with political.
I don't feel tired when my girlfriend's daughter watches. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like mentally, I don't feel like I got to explain something after.
Right.
She
So-
can just enjoy a cartoon.
So honestly, with that being said, we really just gotta keep an eye on and see what it is they're gonna do with it. I mean, from face value, to me, it looks like it's gonna be more the same. At least how it's presented. Again, they still got the animation's been ramped up. We still got the same voice actors. Spielberg is still behind this thing. So we just gotta see.
And all
what's
that
what.
is good.
So like, and honestly,
the climate outside of Animaniacs is
no, and I get what you're saying, but me, part of that, it's like my thing is I'm leaving it at that. I don't even want to question the what may comes or anything that may take away from it or it may possibly even ruin it. As it stands, I'm resting in the fact that I've got the same voices, I got pretty much the same animation, and even the same producers. I'm good right there. Now, so everything else, I'll digest it as it comes. I don't even want to try to
No, I'm
dissect
with
this
that.
thing. I'm not
I'm
even gonna
with
try to.
Oh,
I'm not even gonna try to dissect it before I get here because.
oh
before it gets
yeah,
here.
I think we
But
actually
see-
said this before on the DuckTales reboot, like Purple Man from Jessica Jones, right?
Huh?
See Jessica Jones season 1.
No. I
Oh,
didn't watch
damn.
it.
Go, I'm gonna tell you like that Scrooge, like
You talking
Purple
about,
Man.
He was the main villain on the first season of Jessica Jones.
Who?
okay, see, I didn't really watch Jessica. I couldn't get into Jessica Jones like that. I watched everything else. I watched Iron Fist, Luke Cage.
I didn't even fuck with Iron Fist like that. I tried to watch the first couple episodes and that shit did not do
Okay,
it.
if you watched where did she have that flashback? In Luke Cage, she took over him for a moment.
Wait, who took over?
I mean, Purple Man took over. No. That was in Jessica Jones. Never mind.
yeah.
Oh, never mind.
I'm trying to think. Did she have a flashback in the
Oh,
Defenders?
No,
That was in Jessica Jones.
all
Okay.
that was in
All
All that
Jessica
was in
Jones.
Jessica Jones. Okay. Because I was trying to think about the different points where they showed him,
And that was all
and
with
it was
Jessica
all in
Jones.
Jessica Jones. Yeah.
Because I was gonna say like the voice
Yeah.
of the villain in that one, that's Scrooge McDuck, and for one, he basically sounds like Scrooge.
Right. Like his almost
Hey,
his normal
this is
voice.
totally
Scrooge McDuck.
good.
Yeah. Why he's
This
he's a
is
Scottish dude,
totally.
so the accent is natural.
What
If
you
you
say,
ever
cuz?
wondered
What?
what a new age Scrooge McDuck would sound like, this is dude's normal
I was
voice.
finna get off
David
into
Tennant.
some whole nother shit.
What you
Yeah,
saying,
that's
cuz?
his name, David Tennant.
Okay. Don't you know the police officer from Luke Cage?
The police officer from Luke Cage?
The black chick?
From the chick.
The
Yeah,
black chick?
yeah.
No, Jessica Jones is white.
He was.
Oh no, he changed the subject.
Oh,
He
okay.
talking
Oh.
about who played
Misty Knight.
Misty Knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's crazy though?
Nifty.
You know
Didn't
she's
she-
married to Roach.
Listen,
Yeah.
don't she look okay? What?
She's married to Roach.
Yeah.
She married to Cockroach.
Is she?
Yep.
In real life, they
Alex,
married.
man? I mean, you talking about Cole.
Cole from the Martin? Yeah, Cole from Martin.
No, that's not Cole from Martin.
Get the fuck
No.
out of here.
You said
Like
you
that's
said,
not him.
you
That's
said
not-
cockroach. No, she said you talking about
No,
cockroach.
it's
You
not.
said
no,
wrong
In
cockroach.
Luke Cage, it's a character called Cockroach.
Never mind. I'm sorry. He froze again. It's cool. We're about to wrap up in a little bit. Anyway.
Yeah, we about to wrap this up anyway though. But
So,
on Luke Cage, the
Season
in season 1, the last
no
dude,
season 2.
in season 1, the last dude that what's his name actually locked up. Like they locked him up in season
Yeah, but they
1.
never showed him. His character showed up in season 2. This was just one of the dude's old arrests. She kind of ran down a list.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in season 2, they let him out because her partner
Her partner was
was
dirty.
dirty.
So
Okay.
basically, all his arrests is now suspect. Like they kind of have to look at like, well, this motherfucker, should he actually have been in prison?
But it's just a funny thing because of their dynamic on the show. Like she really hates his guts because he's like a mad womanizer, so like beat his
Woman
girlfriend
beater.
and everything and stuff.
hmm
Probably her daughter.
Right, and so she really trying to put dude away clean, but her partner, had the dirt, was doing things dirty and now she got to question everything,
Right.
But they got like this real hate for each other on there,
hmm
and they husband and wife in real life.
Right.
Well, that's just good acting. Is what that is.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, shit. It's 6:00.
Yeah,
We
can
can
go
add it.
ahead and
I'm gonna find some grub.
Yeah.
And
We gotta turn this off and let this shit rest.
yeah.
word up. So yeah, but good pod. And so what? So we live right now. So how long before the link is up and active?
There's gonna be a couple of you know what? I ain't never done it through here.
So we'll just wait and see.
Yeah. So
Bet.
I get the notification, I'm gonna send it.
Bet 'em up. I'm with that. So with that being said, we gonna sign off and we catch y'all next time. And yeah, we catch y'all niggas next time.
Yeah.
All right. Peace.
All right.
One.
Peace. Like cue the John Madden NFL music and stuff, know what I mean?